guys. Alrighty, I think we are live. Good morning or good afternoon. We got Nvda earnings coming up. We were having a really good relief day, and then EU tariff comments kind of got in the way. Another great bond auction, and then EU tariff comments kind of got in the way. Another great bond auction. Oh yeah, there you go. And then DVR is on, so make sure you guys adjust to that if you're just listening. Keep that in mind, but for the most part, it's going to be all about Nvda. We'll see where it takes us afterwards, and then the data shift, the back and forth, man. That's where we are at with the market. So, Chattadonia, God bless you. God bless America. But welcome to Philo now. So, I'm going to set this up for you. I don't know how today is going to be. It's going to be a little different. So, I'm very excited. It is. It's going to be a great Philo. I'm very excited about today's Philo. I hope, again, and that's why, man, I hope you guys get motivated, and I really, fuck motivation. I want your life to change to only good things. But like I said many times prior, I've just realized it, man. If you're not locked in with me, I don't think anything's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? If everything is always an argument, if everything is always a joke, if it's you can't find the wisdom in what we're going over, it's not going to help you. But that's why I'm saying, though, if you are serious and you're serious about your life, baby, let's go. Let's change it. Let's get something out of it, man. It's ours. So I'll give it another 1 or 2 minutes, and then we will begin. Let me send out the alert. Yeah, even if you agree and don't act. No, for real, man. I said it. You don't. It's true. I know it sounds funny, but this isn't a joke. One of the negative things is that if you listen to me for a long enough amount of time and you hear all of this stuff and you don't do anything with it, you are training yourself to have the hardest heart ever. I'm telling you, in a weird way, you are training yourself to not react to things. And that could be just as damaging as it is life-changing. So, good luck. The choice is yours, my friend, but you're going lower now after that little pop. Hold on, bond's still elevated.
Local sortie.
Okay, 2 minutes and we'll begin.
When you scale up with those, it actually gets easier to deliver faster. How is that working out with the scale that you're achieving?
Well, scale matters in almost everything you do. When you have scale, it helps with all of your various cost structures and all your inventions. And there's so much technology innovation in our fulfillment network gets amortized over a larger number of nodes. Sometimes when you scale, it can create complexity. And so if you remember, for the pandemic, we took a fulfillment network that we'd grown over 25 years and doubled the size of it in 18 months, and then built out a last mile transportation network the size of UPS in 20 months. And when we were done with that, we had a different network than we had before, and it took us time to really optimize that network and get the cost to serve right. But what it does is as you reach different elbows of the curve and scale, this is true in a fulfillment network, it's true in technology services, as you get to different elbows of the curve and scale, you have to go back into your architecture and figure out where are the points that may not scale the way you want. And for us in our fulfillment network, we completely re-architected where we had our big hubs. We built a regional network. We completely redid the architecture around our inbound network. And so now we're able to get items located in fulfillment buildings much closer to end users, which means shorter delivery distances, which means we get to customers more quickly at lower cost.
Now, also want to talk safety when it comes to that. In about a week and a half, it'll be a year since the last Amazon safety report that talked about the progress that you had made on injuries in the warehouses. Now that progress as of a year ago still had you, I think, with more than twice the injury rate of Walmart. I don't know if you have an update on that for the more current period or how you're hoping that's going.
Thank you. Here's the deal. I would be watching Staples right now. So again, because if you're thinking we're going to dump, look at the Staples right now. And then the dollar's coming down. It's not going up. So watch. If we dump further, staples are going to catch a bid again. Don't forget about that. Yes, sir. Chattadonia. I love today's Philo, man. I can't wait to share it with you. So God bless all of you, man, for real. And thank you, man, for, some of y'all, I tell you, like, I love enjoyment. I love doing things I love, man, and being here with some of you, it is truly priceless. You know that. No membership, no nothing can ever put a value on that. So I'm grateful. I hope you are too, man, and that's why, a brother is born in a time of need, and I think God is good, bro, that, the way some of us could vibe, because clearly you could see that's not always going to be the case. So I'm very grateful, man, and I hope you guys are too, and I really hope no matter what, not only are you prepared for disappointment, but I hope that you enjoy life, man, and seriously, tap into it, man, and make the most of it, and really embrace the good. And don't forget, I don't care what, there's a lot of bad things. I could list it off for you, but don't ever forget what is good, man. And you guys are here. I'm not talking about in the chat. I mean, you're on this earth right now. Why? I'm sorry. I whatever you believe, I don't think you're here for no reason, man. You know what I'm saying? It's too pivotal. Too pivotal. They should have threw you in the 50s if you weren't here for no reason, man. But you're here right now. So, that being said, if you're not aware of Philo, I'm going to talk about God and many things about life. And I think it's useful, and it really did start at one point because people would always ask me, why do I do this? Right? Why do I get up and wake up and give people shit for free? Why do I try to help them with real advice? Why am I not being sponsored and paid for like everybody else? How come? How come I'm sitting here? How did I become so successful? And sadly, people would ask me this question a lot, and the answer was God and the principles that I believe in, and I really believe in mindset. And it got to a point where everyone kept asking me, and I wasn't telling them the real answer because I didn't want to make it about God. And that's the funny part, is that now we have Philo. So I think you could get a lot out of these principles. Am I trying to convert you? I'm really not. I don't give a shit. I do care about your soul. And, a lot of how I act on the internet, besides the jokes and all of that, if you couldn't tell, man, I care about the soul and I care about your guys' future in the sense that I realize you are real people. I don't think you're just a name on the screen. Even the worst of people I've encountered with, I really believe that they're humans, just like me. And the fact of the matter is, bro, we go through this life and all of it, and it's just I would like to walk, it's good knowing you're walking away with something good. It's good knowing, to watch some of you change your life for the better. I like that, I don't benefit or lose on what I tell you, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, man, if I could, I'm not trying to convert you, but I do care that you end up better in the future. You know what I'm saying? I like to watch you guys do better. And quite frankly, you doing better, it's really good for everybody. You're nicer to the community. You're nicer to the people in your private life. You're nicer to me and everybody else, man. So I think it's a good thing, generally. I think people, man, you build your life up. And that's what I'm saying. I think you guys are going to walk away with stuff. And I want to see that happen in real life. So do I care about your soul? I do. I really do. That's why we talk about the mindset, bro. That's why I hope I could save some of you from drug addiction like I've gone through and many have gone through. But at the end of the day, I only care so much. But I do care in the real fact that you guys are real people listening. You are putting in your real time to get something real. And how dumb would it be that we don't walk away with something, And I want you to walk away with what you deserve, especially if you serve this country. But you have a lot coming for you. But you, my friend, have to actually meet with that opportunity, and it's on you. So, that being said, that's why I've done Philo. If you like Philo, listen, I'm sure you'll get something out of it. If you don't, this is why we have a paywall on it now. It's very simple. I want my workflow. God has blessed me with an ability to do multiple things at once. I could read a book, I could talk about God, and I could still get the fastest news in the world. I could do all of those things. God is good. So all I ask during this moment, if you don't like what I'm saying, if you think it's bullshit, you think it's nonsense, unfortunately, I'm going to ask that you put that aside and keep that to yourself. All that should be posted during this moment is either stock info and news, or it should be about the Philo. Why? Because I want the workflow. That's it. Very, very simple. I agree with you. We should be working. So we're either doing one or the other. And that way we could all help each other out, work together, not get distracted, and everybody gets what they want. So I like that. And you're right. It is weird to have to pay to hear the word of God. But that's why I'm glad. Because I am not a messenger of God. I am not a prophet. I am dust. I need so much help, you have no idea. I am not any of those things. So this is not a church. That's why we need to focus on what we need to focus on. And then at the end of the day, how weird would it be if the only time you approached God was during 10 a.m. while the stock market was open? To be honest, I think that's weirder than paying to hear for the word. Because you're not paying to hear the word. You are paying to be here at this moment. Everybody could get it afterwards. But this has been another problem of mine. For real. This shit is useless if you don't seek on your own. I can't do anything about it. I'm telling you, bro, it's terrible. And this is what I want more of. I'm done with fake Christians. I'm done with fake non-Christians, all of it. We all need to humble ourselves, myself included. We are all the same. We all need help. Nobody is above anybody else. And that being said, though, we need on our own to seek the Lord, bro. Otherwise, we're all just playing a very performative game. And that's what I'm saying. Even then, I got people walking around calling me a prophet and shit. Fuck that. I'm not. Believe me, man. God has a lot of work to do with me still. But at the end of the day, I have no right above any of you to tell you that I am more closer to God than not. Do you understand? And that's a beautiful thing. Because all of us are closer to God than we think. And I love that. But I don't think I have a special ability. I don't think I'm here to talk down on people. I don't think I am here to give you a guide. I think when it comes to the discipline of money, I have set a very good example. Everything else is trash. And that's why we all need to work. SMCI Flushing. So, I hope you guys vibe with me on all of that. But welcome to Philo now. So, here's the deal. I might read C.S. Lewis. I might not. But I had a thought the other day. And I just started writing it all down. And it had to do with everything that we've been reading and going over. So if I have time, I will go to C.S. Lewis. But, dude, I need to talk to you about this, man. My mind has been blown. I kind of want to. Maybe I'm going to say this again on Friday. If the chat is good on Friday, we're not going to go members only. And I'm going to give them a Philo. I might reiterate this one for them. Or again, like I'm saying, it'll be there, but you have to go and get it. You know, that's a terrible thing, man. Knowing that the answers are there, but you just didn't go out and look for it. But here it is, Chad. Are you ready? Have you realized that the Bible, all of the beliefs that I have, ironically enough, they never tell you, it never says to stop anything. So hear me out on this, Chad. Because this is so beautiful. And this is so important. That's why I said, I hope today changes your life. I hope you can view things differently after today. Very simple. The Bible doesn't say to stop. The whole philosophy of the Bible is about keep moving. I don't know if you guys have picked up on it yet. Bro, it doesn't say stop hating people. It says that you should start loving them. Again, the whole concept of the Bible, Jesus, and what he says, I give you life and death. Choose life. We talk about the devil dying. We're all going to die, right? Think about it. Death is when you stop. That's why the Bible actually tells you avoid death. Avoid stopping. Go read all the stories, all the Philo, apple flushing, and SMCI. That's not in the Bible. That's happening now. But, and then Bonds too now. Now it's matching up. That's what I wanted to see earlier. But bro, death is when you stop. This is huge, man. Think about it. You get to choose life or death. All these philosophies we have gone over, man, I hope you get it. Even when I'm telling you guys anything, any of the beliefs that I have for a lot of you where I'm like, man, I want to see you do good. When you guys think I'm giving you shit for the gambling, the shrooms, whatever you think it is, I need you to hear me out. I don't want you to stop anything. I want you to take all of that energy that you are putting to things, and I want you to move it to somewhere else. That's it. That's what I believe. That's the God that I believe in. My God doesn't tell me stop, stop, stop. You can't do this. And then you get tricked by a demon trying to follow a set of rules and then think you're better than everybody or worse because of these. It doesn't make sense. That's a trap. That's why I got so much work to do, bro. I fall every time. But you know what I keep doing? I keep moving. That's what God has communicated to me. God has made me, I'm not special, bro. I'm not more important than anybody. I'm so grateful for the mercy of the Lord. You know why? To give me this thought. That this aligns with the truth, bro. All these moments of my life, bro, it has been God never stopping me, but always moving me towards life, not away from it. Come on, Chad. This is where y'all need to get it. You want the life you want, you're going to grab it. But it's very simple. You don't need to stop anything. You need to keep moving. Don't stop hating if that's your problem, but start loving. Move that energy to love. Again, you think the Bible said, stop having sex. Stop this. No. It said, move it into marriage. Oh, y'all don't want to hear this. Come on. It didn't say, stop gambling. It said, move it into hard work. Spy, new low. Are you guys getting me right now? I hope you do, bro. Yeah, that's it. You're about to go negative on the SPY. Dow and NASDAQ holding up. Yeah, it kind of started with Apple, but that's it. Ever since those tariffs. Calls already went down now. All that little call bounce thing got wiped. I'm glad we didn't get those. So now you could get them for half off. French President Macron dining with Germany. Bro, are you ready for this? Reverse repos, $126 billion. Bro, they're flooding liquidity after it just got cut in half. But still going lower. Just be on, again, I think it's the same reason why we dropped earlier, brother. That's it. It's all off the tariff thing. And now I think it got a little worse, and now you're just doing this. And then the bonds played out with it, but that's it. If there's no bounce on there, it's going to get wiped. Yeah, Dow is down the Russell. Did I say Dow? I meant Russell. Yeah, again, SPY, you just dropped another 2 points. Yeah, now the calls look terrible. Like I was saying, they look good. Even then, I still like the calls. I don't think we should be moving like this. But then again, now bonds, oil, the currencies aren't reacting, though. So like I'm saying, in a weird way, I am skeptical of the downside move. But it does. Again, I went with bonds. That's all. That's the answer. The last 2 days, when the puts don't match up and make sense, but the bonds are going, just go to the bonds. That's what we did every day. Even then, that's the play I made prior. But anyways, like I'm telling you, bro, this is the answer, Chad. You need to keep moving. Whatever you think is holding you back in life, stop negotiating with these demons. Stop entertaining all of this dumb shit. You are not being judged. You are not being condemned. The Lord is trying to push you into movement. And the movement is to the right area, the right energy, the right place you need to be. You are not being a prisoner and someone's telling you, stop doing this. No, you need to move it and continue moving forward to the right place. Like I'm telling you, bro, and you think the gambling problem you have is about gambling? It's not. Believe me, one day you're going to realize what you learned through this moment. Bro, God isn't saying stop gambling. Will the gambling hurt you? Yes. But move that into work. Do you get what I'm saying? You're being tricked in saying, oh, I'm going to put my effort to make all this money. Look at my desire, my ambition. And you're being tricked into thinking it's gambling. No. And God's not saying stop the stock market, stop this. No. Look at what got you here. Move that into hard work. Move that into getting paid for your time, investing, using it. Move into discipline so that you could budget it and keep doing what you're doing. Come on. Remember, I told you, bro, a lot of the things are perverting the right thing. That's the only way bad can exist. You need good. And good things are there, but then we're going about it the wrong way. So I hope you hear me. It doesn't say stop. It says keep moving. Ironically, with this whole analogy, do you get it? The only thing telling you to stop is literally the devil. Death, devil, end of life. The only thing saying stop is the devil. Only the devil would want you in the same place. Only the devil would want you to feel bad about something stuck in a hole versus keep moving. There's a big difference. Again, the choice is life and death. Are you going to choose to choose death, or are you going to choose to keep moving? That is your option. Think about it. If death is the end, if death is stop, the devil wants you to stop. The whole concept of the Bible is what? You die, and then you keep moving. Oh, man. Do you feel me? You realize that, right? What is the whole point of what you believe if you believe in the Bible? You believe you will die like everybody else, but at the moment of death, you will keep going to somewhere else. That is literally the philosophy. So if you choose death, whatever you're dealing with in life, in the moment you say, wow, I'm going to stop, you are choosing death. That's not what the Bible says. The Bible says come to light. That's why the demons get scared when you start dealing with God in the right way. Because even if you're doing the wrong thing, if you keep moving, you're going to wind up in there. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. We will never be perfect. But our goal is to keep moving towards that life. Do you understand me? I'm never going to stop. What do you mean? You flee from me, you devil. Think about it. That's why you think the people trying to bog you down, people trying to stop you from this, trying to say you're not this, you can't do that. I don't like those people. As a devil. You keep moving. You need to take that energy and move it to where is the right place. That's the answer to all of this. My brother, you keep moving. I don't know what you're dealing with, even if it's wrong. You don't beat yourself up. You don't find a way to quit and stop. You find a way to move that energy into a better place, the right place, a place that's going to help you. Yeah, DraftKings moving up, bottom right. And Apple's still dying. So, Chad, the choice is life and death. But I really want you to think about everything, man, and you'll see what I'm saying. All of these philos, all of what we're reading, all of the Bible. It's all about moving forward. This whole, eternity, dude, is all about moving forward. That's it. Only devils want you to stop. Only death and not moving. Do you understand? Because if you stop moving after you die, that means then, yeah, my belief isn't real then. Do you get what I'm saying? This is huge, you guys. That's why I'm saying I hope some of you today, whatever you've been dealing with, and I don't know what you're dealing with. Some of us have bigger or worse problems, good, bad, don't matter. The answer is to keep moving. My brother, don't you die. You die with nothing. You die by doing nothing. You die by saying, I'm going to take my whole life force, my energy, and stop. No, you move it. Always move it. That energy is not going anywhere. That love, that hate, all of it, you got to move it. So I hope you realize the only thing telling you to stop is the devil. The only thing trying to control you, telling you can't move forward, you can't go from hate to love, that's a devil. Like I told you, bro, I've told you about lust. You guys are like, that's my problem. Man, God's saying marriage. He's not saying don't have sex. That's where you need to go to. The devil wants you on something else. Again, the drugs, bro. Dude, some of you drug addicts, you realize you have the best personality to get whatever you want in life? That addictive personality, you have that in you. I'm not telling you to stop. I'm telling you to move that to the thing that's going to change your life. You think I'm trying to ruin your fun? No. Think about it. All you got to do. I'm telling you to keep moving. I've had my phase. Go ahead. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm scared that some of you will get stuck in it. That's where some of y'all need to grow up. You think I'm trying to stop your fun, tell you not to do shrooms. I don't want you to get stuck in it, dude. Yeah, that's what happens. You stop moving. And then you have that personality, you have the energy, you have all of it. And it could be used to make you so rich and successful, even bring joy to people. The devil don't want you to stay in that spot and never move that energy to where your life is destined for. Yeah. Yeah, same thing with gambling. I agree. That's why I'm telling you guys. I'm not here to stop you. Don't let me, believe me, bro, I'm not the devil. I ain't going to stop you. But you do need to keep moving. Move the money in the right place. Move the money, the energy of gambling. It's deep down telling you have the energy to work hard. Do you get it? You're just choosing the lazy option. You got something in you. Move it there. The drugs, all of it. So, Chad, I really hope you feel me on this one. And I think if you let it turn on the light bulb, it will. The next time you think about stopping, I want you to think about where you could keep moving to instead. On that note, we are a little lower. I might have time to read the C.S. Lewis. Give it a sec. I don't see any other headlines. This is all from the EU thing, but I still think it's overblown. And then the bonds killed it. Yeah, almost 100% already on the bonds too. All right, we'll run it. Well, we're going to do C.S. Lewis, chapter 18. And then, ironically enough, he will be talking about sex. Now, this one was kind of confusing, but the point with a lot of these, and that you have to start getting, is that demons want you to misinterpret things. I hope you know that. Even down to sex and relationships. It makes a lot, bro, I'm telling you. That one on eternity. I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy. Like, every time you pray, you are bringing the present and eternity into an intersection. It's amazing. Dude, every time I get on my knees lately and I'm praying, I'm thinking about this. Because I'm like, yo, know what? Even if my mind was wandering, even if there was a lot of stuff going on, I'm like, damn, bro. I'm thinking about eternity right now. I'm using my present to lock into eternity. Oh, man. Again, the whole point is devils, demons, they don't want you to experience these things. They want you to see life as one element, but they don't want you to see this whole unity thing. I hope you realize it. That's why when you enjoy things, you see unity. You see real love. They don't want you to have this. Again, they want you to misinterpret and view things and ignore the obvious questions or the obvious explanations so that you are constantly removed from eternity. And you're viewing it as this thing. And you're viewing it as distant when you could be experiencing it. It's actually crazy. All these little different things that, again, think about screw tape. All it does is go back and forth on don't let the patient see this. Don't let them address this. Don't let them see it like that. Do you want to know what one of them is? This is my favorite. A demon and the devil want you misinformed. You know why? They don't want you to realize how to live in the contradiction. That's why they use these tools against you. That's why you could have the truth and overcomplicate it. I don't know if you feel me on this. They don't want you to see it. They don't want you to be able to live in contradiction. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. That's a contradiction. How does he live in eternity and then have a world in present? Contradicting. They don't want you to ever have this. How can things be separate and then become one? That doesn't make sense. Again, the more you could get misinformed on this, the easier it is to remove you from eternity. Do you understand that? Think about it. That's all I'm saying. That's why every time I talk this Jesus stuff, it sounds insane. Because most people have spent their whole life trying to get this only reasonable answer on a flawed reasoning, and then we can't, what do you mean, entertain multiple things at once? No, how do you do 3 in 1? How do you do 2 in 1? How am I 2 people but 1 people? How is he 3 people? Again, it will rack your mind if you view it on the standards of the world. That's why it makes sense. So he's going to talk about things, and that's what I'm saying. It gets a little confusing, but this is the point you can't miss. This is what you guys got to realize. It is about entertaining all of this stuff, taking in everything, living in the contradiction. That's why you're tricking yourself or falling for the trap anytime. You're like, well, it's just this, it's just that, it's only one thing. No, it's not. And that's why we're going to talk about sex. So, that being said, chapter 18. My dear Wormwood, even Slubgob, you must have learned at college the routine technique of sexual temptation. And since for us spirits the whole subject is one of considerable tedium, though necessary as part of our training, I will pass it over. But on the larger issues involved, I think you have a good deal to learn. The enemy's demand on humans takes the form of a dilemma. Either complete abstinence or unmitigated monogamy. Ever since our father's first great victory, we have rendered the former very difficult to them. The latter, for the last few centuries, we have been closing as a way of escape. We have done this through poets and novelists by persuading humans that a curious and usually short-lived experience, which they call being in love, is the only respectable ground for marriage. That marriage can, and ought to, render this excitement permanent, and that a marriage which does not do so is no longer binding. This idea is our parody of an idea that came from the enemy. Yeah, SPY and Bitcoin getting walked. U.S. and Russia said to consider cooperation on Arctic trade. So do you get it? He's talking about sex. The demon's like, actually, we don't even like dealing with this, but we have to. Why? Because sex is necessary for human reproduction. But then what does he say? He said there's two forms with how humans deal. Again, new low, flushing. I don't think Bitcoin's helping. Currencies are not moving. Yeah, Bitcoin came back up, but yeah, dude, this is still kind of batshit. If anything, SPY maybe catching up to bonds, but I think that EU thing was kind of, I think maybe people positioned, because that's odd. Alphabet cuts cloud employees. So, I hope you guys are getting it. He's saying the way humans view sex, there's only two options, at least for what the Bible and God would demand. You are either completely abstinent or unmitigated monogamy. So, what's the first problem? If I told any of you, you should be completely abstinent in this world right now. If I told you none of you should have sex until you are married, how do you feel about that? It's okay. There's no right or wrong answer. The real reality, as this book was even written a long time ago, this book is even saying most humans threw this idea away a long time ago. Sadly. Yeah, honestly, I feel bad. I'm not going to lie to you. I wish I grew up in a time where it was easier. You know that? That's why deep down, it's like I wish I grew up during a more innocent time. But unfortunately, centuries ago, demons already fucked this idea up. That's just the reality. I think it's wrong. You know that. I genuinely think it's a good thing. You know why I say that? Because after a lot of failed sexual relationships, I regret having sex. I do. I loved having sex, but I regret it. I do. I think you should be abstinent. I think you live in the hardest time of history to ever do it. But is that the right way to do things? I think it is. Have I fell short? Oh, yeah, miserably. 100%. But he's saying, if you really think about it, demons aren't worried about this whole abstinent thing. You know why? Culture and society has already deaded that a long time ago, sadly. So now what's the other part? He said the other part when it comes to love and married, let's just trick them into only focusing on the feeling of being in love and let that be what defines the marriage. Do you get it? He said something. A marriage which does not do so is no longer binding. So, Chad, do any of you guys want to get punched in the face right now? This is only for those in a relationship or have gotten out of one. I'm gonna smack you right now. Sadly, I think women do this more and are more susceptible to it. But I think a lot of men are, quite frankly, a little too pussy to admit this. And the funny part is that it is a very, it's kind of cute and funny if you think about it. He's saying that the whole point of these demons, that at one point, they said, let's throw this idea into the world where that the only way to get married is that you have to have this fucking butterfly, tingly feeling, right? And then what happens? And in our modern world, when that tingly feeling fades, people now think that their marriage or their relationship is no longer binding. That's what I'm going to say. How many of you have done that? I've had a failed relationship because of this. I fell for this. I know some of you probably have too. The minute that feeling goes away, you're like, all right, word, I can do whatever I want. And vice versa. I've seen women do this a lot. The moment a woman feels, oh, it's not there, that's it. Then you do it again, then that's it. So you need to be aware of this trap. And that's what he's trying to explain there, that there's more to marriage than that. Obviously, you have to be in love. Obviously, those feelings are important. But it's very simple. You have to have everything. It's not just one thing that will give you the pass or make sure you're in a heavenly marriage. No, it's everything. SPY going lower, bro. Watch out. See if Bitcoin comes down. This sucks because this just robbed the out of the money puts. The out of the money puts are even cheaper now. So, the whole philosophy of hell rests on recognition of the axiom that one thing is not another thing, and especially that one self is not another self. My good is my good, and your good is your good. What one gains, another loses. Even an inanimate object is what it is by excluding all other objects from the space it occupies. If it expands, it does so by thrusting other objects aside or by absorbing them. A self does the same. With beasts, the absorption takes the form of eating. For us, it means the sucking of will and freedom of a weaker self into a stronger. To be means to be in competition. Think about it. That one's difficult. But he's talking about how hell rests on this idea of one thing not being another thing. And he's just explaining, again, you're either the will. And he said for humans, Animals eat things. Humans take the will of others. You could kind of agree with it. So again, to be means to be in competition. He is setting up the platform right now for you to understand the self and the self interacting with others. Now, the enemy's philosophy, God, so again, hell's philosophy is one thing is not another. And then you're either absorbing or eating. That's what hell wants. Now, the enemy, God, is nothing more nor less than one continued attempt to evade this very obvious truth. He aims at contradiction. Things are to be many, yet somehow also one. The good of oneself is to be the good of another. The impossibility he calls love, and this same monotonous panacea can be detected under all he does, and even if all he is or claims to be. Thus, he is not content, even himself, to be a sheer arithmetical unity. He claims to be three as well as one, in order that this nonsense about love may find a foothold in his own nature. At the other end of the scale, he introduces into the matter the obscene invention, the organism, in which the parts are perverted from their natural destiny of competition and then made to cooperate. Spy low again. I think this is all off the EU thing, and then I think people positioned aggressively, and then now the growth fear. That's it. Everyone flip red, bro. I got robbed on I flipped my spy puts for a small gain. We had it. We had the early jump. I didn't think it was going to be that big. So it's all from the EU shit. Nvda, well, this just got rid of the whole Nvda pre-run, but I think they're still up, dude. Yeah, Nvidia's still up too, but now it's coming down. All right, we'll see at the bottom. So do you get it? Hell wants you to view one thing can't be the other. God is literally rooted in contradiction. Do you want to know why? Without contradiction, love wouldn't exist. Have you not been in love? It's contradicting. That's why some of you, I will even tell you, the girl you're in love with, I'm like, it's the worst possible thing in your life right now. Your girl will literally cheat on you in front of your eyes, and some of you would be like, no, she didn't. She's, again, love. Welcome to being in love. Some of you will deal with people, even if you don't like it at the time, this, love. It's very contradicting. That's what it is. Why would you sacrifice yourself for somebody? Love. Hell means to be in competition. Love says, even though we have everything competing, we will come together. It's very contradicting. You know that, right? So next time you're like, God's contradicting, yeah, so is love, brother. But that's the whole point. The devil wants you to be zero-sum game. You either eat or be eaten. That's it. Everything competes so that you could exist, be selfish, all of that. God says everything's a contradiction. I gave you parts that by nature will pull you away, but I intend for you to use them to come together. Huh? Well, there you go. Pretty deep, huh? Now, oh wait, his real motive for fixing on sex as the method of reproduction among humans is only too apparent from the use he has made of it. Sex might have been, from our point of view, quite innocent. It might have been merely one more mode in which a stronger self-preyed upon a weaker, as it is. Indeed, among the spiders, where the bride concludes her nuptials by eating her groom. But in the humans, the enemy has gratuitously associated affection between the parties with sexual desire. He has also made the offspring dependent on the parents and given the parents an impulse to support it, thus producing the family, which is like the organism, only worse, for the members are more distinct, yet also united in a more conscious and responsible way. The whole thing, in fact, turns out to be simply one more device for dragging in love. Now comes the joke. The enemy describes a married couple as one flesh. He did not lay a happily married couple or a couple who married because they were in love, but you can make the humans ignore that. You can also make them forget that the man they call Paul did not confine it to married couples. Mere copulation for him makes one flesh. You can thus get the humans to accept as a rhetorical eulogy of being in love what were in fact plain descriptions of the real significance of sexual intercourse. The truth is that wherever a man lies with a woman, there, whether they like it or not, a transcendental relation is set up between them, which must be eternally enjoyed or eternally endured. From the true statement that this transcendental relationship was intended to produce, and if obediently entered to, often will produce affection. And the family, humans can be made to infer that false belief that the blend of affection, fear, and desire, which they call being in love, is the only thing that makes marriage either happy or holy. The error is easy to produce because being in love does very often in Western Europe precede marriage, which is made in obedience to the enemy's design. That is, with the intentions of fidelity, fertility, and goodwill, just as religious emotion very often, but not always, attend conversion. In other words, the humans are to be encouraged to regard as the basis for marriage a highly colored and distorted version of something that the enemy promises as a result. Two advantages follow. In the first place, humans who have not the gift of continence can be deterred from seeking marriage as a solution because they do not find themselves in love. And thanks to us, the idea of marrying with any other motive seems to them low and cynical. Yes, they think that. They regard the intention of loyalty to a partnership for mutual help, for the preservation of chastity, and for the transmission of life as something lower than a storm of emotion. Don't neglect to make your man think marriage service very offensive. In the second place, any sexual infatuation, whatever, so long as it intends marriage, will be regarded as love, and love will be held to an excuse to excuse a man from all the guilt and to protect him from all the consequences of marrying a heathen, a fool, or a wanton. But more of this in my next. Your affectionate Uncle Screwtape. Yeah, that's crazy. Do you get it? So he's saying, I don't know if you got how he started it. Do you guys realize sex could be just as sex could be a very innocent thing? I'm not talking about what we have. That's why he brought up the spider. In the spider world, after they mate, the bride eats the other spider. That's a fact. It's kind of funny. But think about it, bro. Why isn't sex like peeing? It could have just been like taking a dump. It could have been something very innocent where you just do it and then it's part of the process. That's it. In a weird way, if sex was like that, you wouldn't have, none of you would be complaining about lust. I don't think you would have porn addictions. None of you guys, you don't, what? You don't get aroused by watching food being eaten. Think about it. This is the problem. This is why the demons don't like it, and this is why they had to start moving it. There is a level of affection tied to sex. And that's what he's saying. It starts with this affection, so let's confuse them into thinking that, well, okay, you should only be in love then to get married. That's a wild concept. Do you guys not get it? He's telling you being in love isn't the only reason to get married. Isn't that wild? He's saying a mutually beneficial partnership, something that leads to loyalty, honor, that leads to kids, builds a family, again, creates another contradicting element of love to grow and flourish. Think about that. It's very wild. That's a crazy concept that we don't hear a lot today. He's not saying, that's why he's saying if you're just waiting for these weird and you think marrying somebody outside of just love is emotional, when you are waiting for butterflies to justify it and ignoring all the other stuff. It's kind of true. You know that? Like, when I think about it, like, bro, if my girl was like a little, like, devil worshiper, I wouldn't be down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she hated the Bible, I don't care if she had everything else, that would fuck it up for me. But think about it. That's what he's saying, though. Some people are in love and they'll marry people that aren't there that's going to help them in every other realm. Oh, but I feel the butterflies. Think about it. So that's a crazy part he put forward there. But the whole point he's saying is that there's a reason for affection and sex. The way God has used it is to build all these things, to create another contradicting family of love. And that's why it leads to all these different things. So that's why the demon said, let's trick them and make it seem like all they need to do is find this feeling of emotion and go back and forth, or have them ignore all of the other things that help a man through a relationship, and instead have them go for a crazy emotional feeling. But again, if you don't get it, the whole point of sex is the contradiction. It is the whole you become one. And you guys have heard this before. You've heard people talk about it. It's good to hear C.S. Lewis. Because unfortunately, there's, again, I don't know if you got it. Every person you have sex with, it is to either be enjoyed eternally or endured. I'm laughing because I'm like, damn, is that not facts? Is that not facts, Chad? All of you, when I read it, you're like, I'm guilty. God bless you, bro. Come on. That's what it is. That's why they're like the life souls or soul ties. It's true. It is. I'm sure there's people like, wow, I would love forever. It's an enjoyment. The affection, what it leads to, it'd be a great thing. But also, anytime you get that, there is always affection tied to sex. So what happens? You're either going to enjoy it or endure it for eternity. Yeah, I can't. I mean, what? You don't think I have had sex with people and I have to endure it? You know what that means? That means every day I got to wake up. I'll randomly be reminded about it, like this conversation. I've had to deal. You got to deal with people. Man, how many of you have had the worst life experiences caused by somebody that you had sex with? Or what are you talking about? I feel like most people's biggest problem, think about it. You got divorce. You said this one's crazy. This one's this. The ladies, I could only imagine. I feel bad for the girls. You know, girls deal with the way worse exes. But come on. It's the same thing. You got to endure it. Sadly. So, yeah, man. That's what it is. Don't ignore the affection. The whole point is to build something. And it's funny, though, because you guys are like, I didn't think it was going to turn into this, okay? I really didn't think he was going to turn into this. But right, you guys know I'm not married. So maybe I'm not the guy to talk to about it. But you guys are like, oh, I'm not going to get married. Oh, I don't want to lose my money. Oh, it's not favorable. Do you not hear what I just read? That's not what he's telling you. I think some of you men in here, and that's the thing, I'm not married, but I have the perfect woman. I do. Why? Because I have actually kind of lived up to this. Am I in love with my girlfriend and do I get emotions? I do. She's amazing. But that's not the only thing that we have together. Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't know, for some of you, this might be what you need to find. And you need to have a high enough standard. And I think if you set your goals this high, you'll find it. You need to be with somebody that's going to help you in life, who is going to support you, who is going to tell you nice things and encourage you, who you could view and be like, that could raise my kids. She can assist me in this. That level, knowing I got loyalty. I have somebody I could rely on no matter what. Though, again, I hope she's beautiful. I hope you feel good with her. I hope you guys have great sex. But there's way more to it than just that. And that's what this is saying. That's where us as men, and some of you are like, I'll never get married. No. You should get married in the sense, though, you should have the highest level of woman you could find. And that will be found based on what you're willing to accept. Not going to lie, at one point, bro, any girl would give me attention, sign me up. But I've learned how easy that fails. Very simple. I think most men just don't have high enough confidence, or they let beauty override every other standard. Yes or no? I think some of you know the exact woman you want. And you'd be like, wow, you know exactly what kind of family you want. You're like, I get married, I want her to be like this. You know, when I wake up, when I'm on the stock market, I want her to be like, you know what I'm saying? You know exactly what you want. Somebody, you either housewife, motivate, you know exactly what you want. You know it damn well, bro. Some of you even met girls, you're like, this girl is perfect. And then she's like, I love Kamala Harris. And you knew that was a red flag, but she was so hot, you were like, whatever. And then you move past it. And then little by little, she's like, I want to go to the club every night. And then you're like, yes or no? Yes or no? So the problem isn't the laws are not in favor of men. You know what I'm saying? Problem is we all have a dick. Some of us don't, but you think you get what I'm saying. The problem is that you know exactly what you should have. You know exactly what you want. But then if you just get the beauty, you get the one aspect of it, you're just like, that's it. Before you knew it, you just ignored every red flag. And then again, now it's just all emotional, just off of feeling. You're not even thinking, can I build? Can I raise a life with this woman? Could she raise my kids? Will she be there for me in good or bad? All that. So stop telling me that, but start raising your standard. And next time you're with that, you got to stick to it. That's the hard part. But that's why I'm saying it's a very controversial thing. Because again, he's like, don't marry for just love. He's just saying that like butterflies, like there's more to it. Okay? So, I don't know. I didn't think we'd have that talk, but I think some people might have needed it. So, Chattadonia. Under Armour CEO Kevin Plank wants $22 million for his house. Trump reversing, check oil, reversing concession Biden made to Maduro. Biden to give Maduro on the oil deal. We're reversing, ordering that concession be terminated as of March 1st, option to renew. Is it popping on that? Yes, sir. Yeah, it's coming out now. Already went back, though. It's chilling. But yeah, Chad. Above all else, I don't know. I think it could be about sex and contradictions. But even for some of y'all, too, though, I do want you to, I want you to have a high standard. And I promise you, if you wait on the Lord and you stick to a high standard, you will get it. Same goes for you, ladies. This isn't just for the guys. I really hope you understand. But this is how you got to start thinking, bro. Think about your long term, your stocks, all of it. Even in this topic, it's the same thing. It's not just attractive, the price, this. No, you want all of it. Balanced portfolio. Yeah, man, raise those standards. And again, how we started this, bro. Everything I told you, man. Yeah, got to keep moving. No stopping. You get what I'm saying? You listen to that and you heard this whole Philo. Whatever you think, you're like, oh, this girl, that. This guy, that. Oh, this. Don't stop anything. Move it to where you need to be. Move that energy. Even then, you're like, my girl, don't do this. Try to move her to the place. Otherwise, you move. You don't stop anything. You move. You move the energy where you need to go. You keep going. Only the devil says stop and die. Only stopping is death. Only one person wants that. So, Chad, keep it going. Take that one to the bank. That is your philosophy, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We're live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open. Drop your thumbs up on the video. You're on mobile, press hot chat. Exit the chat. Hit the thumbs up button. Second link for the nightly watch list and main channel. First link for the Discriminate boot camp and real estate course. Amen. Amen, bro. Amen. Amen. All right, let's free the Chads. Free the Chads and get some uncle. There's no high ticker on TOS, just E-Trade. What song haven't we heard? I like Welcome to the War. And then we'll go with Ops after. Oh, I was already listening to that? Let's go, baby. Welcome back.
Long term.
We got mad time, bro. Still mad early.
Baby.
Good morning.
Long term, short term, welcome to the war. Love with the game, I just want a little more. Haters ain't new, I just got a little bored. Stepping in the pace, I be speaking with the store. Tell me what's the store, China on the store. Ready on the land, know you heard this shit before. It was 2018, making viddies in the car. Now everybody got a long term, looking for some more. Big bank, I'ma pull up in a Civic. Rollie is a numerals, the Casio in digits. If you never make a move, then you'll never have a critic. Why you think I got these grown men acting like some bitches? $100 move, 10-cent finish. Tell me not to mock it, but you don't know your limit. Both of us could lose, but one of us is winning. All of us alive, so tell me how you living. Blessed. I already know it though, don't care about your whip. I got a crib in my portfolio. You should be yourself, stop back at Cornholio. Fluid in the well, but the pocket's so colloquial. Crypto in the wallet, but we bought it 10 years ago. Put it in the videos, put it in the lyrics, bro. Funny how it's cynical, fuck, still didn't hear it though. Forgive me for the language, I'm still working on the spiritual. Mr. Professional, talk about the revenue. Hard to ride the wave when you riding on my genitals. Talking about my plays, but they hit like an edible. I'm used to little humans telling me what's not attainable. That's some whole shit, trying to tightrope shit. Friend and the enemy, you think we don't know this? Funny how my foes never had the same focus. Forgive them for their sins, I ain't talking about the smoke. I'm back to the mission, lot of holding, lot of sitting. Act like you can't change your mind before you go and make decisions. You don't even need precision, cause you at it while you stack it, while you average your way in it. Who the villain? Money tree, you gonna kill it, cause you keep on fucking with it. Trying to learn the art of chilling. It don't matter your religion, what you have or what you didn't. Cause the future you gon' ask the current you, but why you didn't? Sick with it, boy, I'm talking big business. I don't need no 3 wishes, just a G-O-D vision. I be C-O-D with it. Cindy, I keep flipping. No, I'm all about a dollar, but I'm all about a mission. Who we kidding? God is always in it. Ain't no way to spin it. If it's yours, you gonna get it. You could build it in a year, but you could lose it in a second. You could use the tongue for life, or you could use it as a weapon. I already know it, don't care about your whip. I got a crib in my portfolio. Call, baby. I ain't got no wipes. All they do is talk. Made a lot of money, so I'm friends with the cops. Shout out to my vest. No, I don't forget. Everything we fighting for, we do it to the death. Hit another rep, I'll get this off my chest. Everything they talked about us, I cannot forget. This ain't about respect, my people want it all. And we don't want rewards, cause the writing's on the wall. Belshazzar, y'all ain't feeling me. Talking to myself like it's a soliloquy. Homie is my enemy, and ego is the death of me. I know your ass ain't hungry, why you asking for the recipe? I got a lot of money, but that ain't the thing protecting me. God, that's faith, not flesh. Unless you need a signature, then please don't text. I just like to keep it simple, but that means no rest. And for future references, you can't curse what's blessed. Yeah. Laugh a lot, life is good, even when misunderstood. You ain't gotta be mature, just be there when that shit occur. Saying that's a lesson about presence if you hear my words. Yeah. Lost it, I'm gon' get it back. If not, then I could live with that. If shopping, I'm gon' need a man. Cause I ain't in and out them demons, bitch. I'm tryna buy a house. They said they won't believe it till they see it, but we ain't speaking now. Cause they was sleeping while I was tryna be someone. In and out the meetings, I was reading everything on her. Needed deeper meanings, cause the teachings, they just seem too shy. Didn't take me long to learn how they conceal the hate with smiles. Wow. The money come, the money goes. Same is said about these hoes. That's why you should have some goals. We could bend, but we don't fold. Do what's right and not what's told. You make the money off the buy despite the price that it was sold. I feel like I'm on the road. Another play, another home. I always pray before I go. You know they say they never know, so never think it's always no. You shoot your shot and get the board. The first code is not the fourth. Whoa. I think it's revival time. The devil's in the eye.
So Ventum,
they just hide the lies and people
something's happening. Either Investor Day or they're getting an offer or 2.
Tell me if you want
If it goes 3 more, it'll get triggered. There's only one cheap option, and it's not that cheap. Slow mover. Alrighty, I need to finish my protein. I need to finish my prot. But yeah, man, we're back. We are back. Again, I think the drop was even before, for some of you who left, it's the same exact thing. I think it was the EU stuff, and then it got a little bit bigger than expected there. Other than that, though, I don't think there was anything crazy. I mean, oil popped on the Venezuela stuff. It didn't get past the news headline of it, but it's still kind of moving up. And then now watch the market. That's it. We went from now NASDAQ's flirting with green. No catalyst for today. You will be getting random bills and we've got to hear from that. But technically, just Nvidia earnings, and then we'll see what happens with. I think China has that meeting, and then whatever data we got from there. On Solve, you got nothing. I mean, you got your shares, right? Other than that, I mean, if Solventum gets bought out, you'll get paid. But other than that, if you already got the shares, that's what you get. Bro, and then, you know how I've been telling you guys about this core thing? And how I've been doing, like, more core? Not core CPI, but, like, core abs? Someone help me with this. So, like, even when I'm, like, lifting weights and, like, I'm doing, like, the same workouts and I'm, like, I'm really activating my core. So, like, I did triceps yesterday. Or no, 2 days ago. And, like, I did it with a really extended core, flexed, and all of it. Bro, my triceps are so sore. I feel like I'm getting a whole different workout. No, like, it didn't hurt, but, like, bro, I've been sore for 2 days. I can't even remember the last time my triceps were, like, sore like this. And, like, I don't know. I was just doing, I know it feels really good. Like, I feel like I activated another part of the muscle. But is that normal? Because, like, dude, it's kind of crazy. I've never been sore for 2 days later. And it, like, kind of hurts, but it feels like I'm getting ripped. All about, I know, that means this whole time, bro, I was, like, working out with it. And then I'm probably, I don't know. I probably wasn't getting a full contraction on and everything. Just because of how weak my abs were. Oh, man. I got 5. I can't get past 155, bro. I can't get past 155. I said I'll do creatine when I hit 150. But now I won't go down in weight. I'm staying at 155 for some reason. It's been like that for like a month. No, it was a tricep workout, but while I was doing it, I was making sure my core was like positioned and flexed, and like I was just making sure I wasn't slouching, and that's it, that my core is good. And then I would do the tricep extensions and all my other workouts. But like I am significantly more sore than any other time. You lost 9 pounds. Good, bro. You've been stuck at 155. Yeah, bro. I'm doing legs now, too. That's super light. You thought I was 200? Oh, I know. I mean, I sound like I'm 6'10", but I'm 5'6". But yeah, I've been fat. I've been 190 something. Even recently, like I was still working out, but I wasn't controlling my diet. Like maybe like 8 months ago, I was at like 170 to like 180. And then I was like, all right, I need to cut. So I could get bigger. I don't worry about weight, but I wanted to go down to 150. And then I wanted to start all muscle back to 175, if that makes sense. So I want 150 of minimal fat, and then I want to get up to 170 of just muscle. That's my goal, but it'll take a while, and then I can't get down to 150. Gold killing yesterday's panic. The behind the head cave. I don't do it standing up. I do it where you like go into like a lunge and then do it above the head. But yeah. No need to wait for creatine. No, because creatine is gonna give me water weight. That's what I want. I want to get like 155, 150, and then we start putting on size. This is live. We're talking about workouts right now, but yeah, it's live. don't slim up. But that's what I've been doing. I've increased my muscle while losing weight. So I've been calorie deficit, high protein, like tracking everything I eat, and then working out 4 or 5 times a week, and then that's it. So I've put on muscle. I've lost 20-something pounds, but then I've I have leg muscles now. My biceps, I'm like, I could easily curl anything now very, very well. Like, it's just, I'm built, but it's all off of it's been losing weight and gaining muscle at the same time. But now I do need to get to 150. I think that's why. I think I'm just gaining more muscle than I'm losing fat, but I still got some fat, bro. I got to get it away, and then we do it. I'm not gonna do any deadlifts. I'll squat. Dude, I got my leg press up. I've only been squatting here and there. I've been doing leg press, Smith machine, and then the machines for my legs. But I've made a lot of improvement. Yeah, I mean, it's still technically only up by 0.1. McDonald's, they were pumping in earlier. How much protein? 150 to 200 grams. So minimum body weight. And then sometimes I'll have more. So that's not the problem. I think I just eat a little too much randomly, or I don't know what it is, but that last 5 pounds, bro. Nope, I don't snack. I've moved all carbos to 0 calorie or 5 calories. That's it. All I had today was that protein. I've had 150 calories, 30 grams of protein today. And then I've had maybe 20 calories from carbo. I don't use the Fidelity active trader. I don't know how it looks. But did the long term stay up? No, it's still green, but we were up a lot today. So that all flipped. Protein, I get it through my meals and then shakes. So I have 2 meals with 40 to 60 grams of protein. That right there is 80 to 120 grams, and then 2 to 3 shakes a day. That's it. On glucose to spike insulin. I don't want GLP, no. That's it. The Fairlife, yeah, the ones with the little cow, 30 grams, those are it. I don't eat eggs. No. I don't eat. I just eat protein in the morning. But yeah, it sucks. This core activation though, I'm getting tired. So my workouts this last week or two have been terrible. I've been getting good workouts, but bro, I'm waking up tired. I haven't had that happen in at least a year or two. I'm waking up sore, bro. Heavy sore. Spy 605. I like the time. So I was saying, I was looking at some of the other spies, but I was at least play till Friday minimum, not dailies on this market. Bitcoin Bozone. Porch? What's this? Porch Group. Take a week off. I know I do. Usually I just take a week off when I get injured, but I haven't been injured yet, so that's usually how I would do my little relaxation. I'd either end up getting sick or getting injured, and then I haven't, so. Oh, I don't know. If you're sore and need carbs, maybe I need more protein, but it's this ab thing, bro. It's just been, I feel like I've been using more energy. Well, at least we're chilling. 75K versus, dude, I was thinking about that the other day because I was like, oh, Bitcoin at 80,000 is not that big of a deal. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Michael Saylor, how much did he buy at 100K? Because again, his average is $67,000. That is insane. That's not even like, because I feel like the person doing that, like if you were going to be the guy to go all in on Bitcoin, you would think it would be a lower average. But yeah, that I forget about it and then I remember and I'm like, wait a minute. Because I'm like, Bitcoin isn't, dude, 80,000 is great. But then I'm like, wait a minute. He bought a lot of it. 67. So yeah. Big Bitcoin liquidity in the future? I mean, eventually I think it's almost guaranteed. I don't know, like there'll be a crisis of some sorts. Bitcoin always gets one, but I don't know if I think quantum computing will be the end of Bitcoin, but till then, it'll just do what it's done. But I'm not, again, I think the part that I'm really excited for is that when something bad happens, all of the assets we want are going to go down. So even if you want to buy gold, when there's a crash, I promise you it's going to go down. Again, Bitcoin, before it rockets up as a safe haven, is going to come down 30%. So that is what I would be looking for. Other than that, I don't think any career-ending liquidity crisis. PG making a move. Google on the low. Watch XLP too. Again, Staples. PG was good every other day. Is it green though today? No, yeah. Trying to get up there. Again, today was like the reverse. Today was a little bit uglier now because you didn't get any Staples moving today. And then now with everything flipping there, that wasn't nice. That was ugly. No, the crypto meetings are going to begin in around March. Legit thought experiment. A UFO lands on Earth. No, that's not a legit thought experiment. Just go do it yourself. Bro, legit thought experiment. Alien lands on Earth. I'm going to start evangelizing to all of you to repent. Okay? That's it. I will come on live and be like, hey guys, I know the stock market is open right now, but given this new update of aliens, we should talk about your soul. You didn't read the rest of the question? Oh, was I going to miss something pertinent? I did read the rest of your question. I read it in a tenth of a second. I'm a very, very proficient reader. But yeah, we're not going to do that. Thank you, though. The Intel one was just a block trade. Again, I told you the premiums are weird. I wanted to make that play, and then none of them really worked, and then it came down. But I think Amazon, there's some Amazon link. Other than that, you're waiting to see. No buyout, no CEO. Intel ain't gave us. You want to call. That one the one I showed earlier, I think it's still good. It's even cheaper. February 28th. Yeah. Just look around like 50 to 70 cents. But they did move from the bottom, but now those are the ones that were cheap. But then again, the market did move, but minimum Friday. Closer to the money, the better. Any of these little like choppy moves, you need to be close to the money. Otherwise, they'll just destroy the far out the money premiums until there's a big, big move. You're starting a long term? Well, none of this is a recommendation. Start with names that you know. Names that you use and that are not at multi-year highs. Try to find a name that's trading at a fair price and that you know about it because you're a customer. Some of the best stocks to buy are the items you cannot live without. And now it's not members only, so I'm ready for a dumbass comment to come in, but otherwise, if you are mature enough, that's a great, great place to start. You're like, Josh, but I use mushrooms every day. See, I already know. I've done this for years, man. I've done this for years. I already know. Mm-hmm. I think Frito, Pepsi. Yeah. That was good. That was good. We only have to get rid of one person. Nice. It's back down. It hit 83, then popped. Now right back down. Don't worry about my short-term plays. Worry about the long-term. I don't know. How do you guys like it? I feel like the people who want plays are pissed, but I kind of like not posting the plays. I think it's very good. I hope, is it less influential? I hope you guys aren't getting tempted as much because that is kind of the purpose there. And, once everybody universally can do it, then I think, we could talk more about short term, but I do want, for real, that's what I'm saying, bro. Every day, if I ever, inquire enough, like I'm saying, unfortunately, I just think it's so much easier to put way more money on short term than long term, and it's just not, I don't want that to happen because I know we have something that will guaranteed work. Yeah, for the long term. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can figure a lot of stuff out and maybe make better plays. So I like it. I like it. See, there you go. No problems. Beautiful. I like Lyft at a low enough price. Don't miss CNBC, Jensen Huang, 7 p.m. Eastern. Stop posting your play. I mean, as long as you're not flexing, amen. That's kind of the beauty. I don't know. All the chips went up. Today was relief, man. That little watch. We might rally by the end of the day still. I was just saying, nothing moved on that. The bonds got a little bit of the fear bid, but you also had a great auction again. And then, then all that happened. Oh, dude, fuck Lyft. Hold on. Dude, did I tell you? Oh, I didn't even tell you guys that story. Oh, dude, I was trying to get them Chase Sapphire points. So I was calling in them lifts, right, when I was taking that little trip. Bro. Lyft is terrible. I ordered 5 different lifts. Can someone help me out with this for real? Any Lyft drivers? Is this a scheme? Because I thought I was getting scammed. Bro. Hear me out. No, seriously. It happened too many times. I would order a Lyft, and then it would like drive a little bit towards me, and then it would stop moving for 15 minutes. This happened to me multiple times. Ben and Jerry's discussing buying back brand from Unilever. Oh, shit. See if they move. They've had a lot. And then Transport tells New York it must end congestion pricing by March 21st. Oh, and then Nelson Peltz on Solventum. That's why you got the pop. Yeah. It's called Ghost Drivers. They stop and wait for you to put in a tip. Really? I thought they were just trying to get the cancellation fee. Because I'm like, dude, there's no way this is legit. It would happen so many times where like, and I was in a rush, bro. And then literally, I would open up Uber. So I would have an order confirmed on Lyft. Homeboy would move an inch. And then would stop moving for like 10 minutes. And then I could go and I open up Uber and I could get the Uber in a minute. And it would actually like pick. That's what happened. All these trips, I would order a Lyft. I would keep trying to order a Lyft. And then it wouldn't work. And then I was like, okay. And then I'd literally open up Uber while waiting for the other one. And then the Uber would get there. And then I'd cancel the other. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, bro. The higher tip drag. That's crazy. So they want you to tip before? Not the driver's fault. No, bro. I would even message them. I was getting mad. I was late for something. And I was like, all because I wanted a fucking Lyft. And all because I wanted my points. And it was cheaper. It was way cheaper. That's the thing. Uber is so much more expensive than Lyft, but then it makes sense because Lyft will not work like reliably. Like Uber, I order it, they get there, that's it, done. You pay double. Lyft is half the price, you get the points. I don't know if they're going to pick me up. That's my only issue. So if I'm not in a rush, now I'll do a Lyft. But if I need somewhere to go and I'm on like traveling, I literally cannot rely on Lyft. Is it popping now? A little bit. I did. I planned out the trip. I did that for the airport, and it worked. It worked with Lyft. Saved me fucking $100. But anything like on the fly, Lyft is terrible. I think in advance you could get it cheaper, but I mean, yeah, Uber was there. Get a private driver. I did. I had one when I would travel. I would get like a private driver and stuff, but it's kind of a waste. I don't think I need it. And then I have a gun, so I got the other part handled. But other than that, yeah, I've done that before. It's not, yeah, you don't need all that. My Uber rating is like a 4.7, I think. I had some bad experiences in LA back in the day. That's the only problem. I got a good rating though. But yeah, bro. Did I ever tell you guys about the LA one? I got in a fight with an Uber driver in LA because he picked us up at nighttime. And like, I drank a little bit, but everybody else with me was kind of a little bit more shit-faced. And like, I was just trying to get home. And dude was being so just like rude and stubborn. And like, we were trying to like help him drive through the mountain. And he was insisting on taking, I'm like, bro, this is a dead end. Dude, it was terrible. And then he stranded us on top of the mountain. Yeah. And I was like, this is bullshit. So he left me. We got into it. And he wore gloves. Now, I'll just never forget this guy. Just wearing gloves. Yeah, Lyft, I don't know. They do use your rating against you. I don't know, bro. It was weird. But yeah, LA lifts are kind of odd, or Ubers. But other than that, I just use it when I travel. Airports and shit. Uber, Lyft, great. But Lyft let me down last week, 2 weeks ago. Market better squeeze tomorrow. Well, hey, like I said on the video yesterday, and I hope everybody gets it, man, there's been some good things. So even though the market had to pay for it in the last 5 days, lower oil and lower bond yields is a really good thing, you guys. That's what I'm saying. It's easing financial conditions. I mean, if you're worried about inflation, oil just went down 10% almost. So that's great. Bond yields, man, that's a quarter point in a week. So, like, these are good things that are happening. I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, maybe we get deflation. I don't think it's there yet, but if this doesn't stop, we'll get deflation. But for now, it's a good thing until it's not a good thing. But that's why I'm like, I think a lot of people are just, there's so much movement, and then the prices, and then positioning. But that's why I'm like, how is nobody getting geeked off of the bond yields now? That's it. We got one more range. If we get above 94 on TLT, bro, that's it. We're going to party. For the Philo, baby, let's go, man. I'm glad. I think today's Philo has the potential to be a life changer. But again, too, if you listen to all of the Philos, if you even listen to all my long-term stock stuff, and you are just purposefully ignoring it, all you're doing is training yourself on how to reject good ideas. And all you're doing is going to train yourself on having a hardened heart. So not everything I say is perfect, but definitely don't get in the habit of knowing what you need to do and actively not doing it, because the more you get exposed to it and ignore it, you are building a habit up. PG, Amazon, and Spy. Which one should I feed the most? Whichever one has a better deal. I'm sure Amazon and PG will go down the first. Spy will be in the middle of that, but it just really depends where things are at. A new long-term, what would you recommend? You start with dividends. So that's the beauty. Everything's the same, no matter what. That's where, like, a lot of these questions, and for all of you guys, I hope you guys see how beneficial it is. It's just like, it's the same answer for everybody. So even if you wanted to build dividends, you got to go with the value ones. Don't buy the names that are up a lot or moved recently. You want to go for stuff you know about, that you have experience with, and then little by little, you balance it out. So we've talked about like UPS and Pfizer. Those are two high dividend yields and names most people know about. You may even have a vaccine, for crying out loud. So, and then you probably ship something with UPS. Those are great dividends right there. But that's where it's the same strategy for everybody, whether you're starting, you're new, you're old. The only thing that's going to change is like your allocation. So like some people have way more cash than not, or some people, didn't use it, and, we're all starting at different times, but generally that's the beauty of, and that's why I'm saying we don't have to confuse anything. It's all simple. It's all the same answer, just little by little, and you're never going to succeed or fail majorly off little by little. And that's the downside of what I'm offering. I could show you how to build an account that only goes up. Like literally, we have multiple accounts. All they do is just go up, right? Boom. That's all we want. Multiple accounts. But the problem is that I'm not offering this as a fast thing. You know what I'm saying? This isn't something that 1 or 2 decisions are not going to get you an account like this. Do you guys understand that? So yeah, this is a 2-year chart. Look at, you could climb it, will never go down. Right? But it's not fast. It's never going to be 1, 2 decisions. It's going to be 10 decisions, 20 decisions, brick by brick. After a year or 2, then you're going to start seeing what I'm talking about. You'll stay alive, guaranteed. Oh, you'll excel. I think you would excel. But you're again, these are outperforming. But at the end of the day, it just does not occur quickly. So that's the beauty, but then the downside. But that's why I'm saying, like, listen, even if you're just starting wherever you're at, what's really going to make you money is if you do it small, consistently, do it right now, and then keep doing it little by little by little by little, and that's going to build into what you want. So whatever thing you're starting with, whatever little now, don't even trip. But you need to start, but the consistency and the follow through, that's going to be more important than any of this. So that's what we got to do. The small positions that you never add to, you let them sit there for a minimum of 10 years, and then I'm going to rebalance it. So we're already 5 years from now. 5 more years from now, anything that I haven't bought that I think is trash, I'm going to sell it and then put it to something. But until I give it enough time, that's it. Maybe it's a late bloomer. Why? Because, again, we were down on Coinbase by 89% at one point. Same portfolio, 89%. I am now up like 20% on it, 30%. And that was all in 24 to 30 months. So maybe it's a late bloomer. Maybe I positioned bad, but give it 10 years and then judge it. That's why, too, some of you love me, you hate me. Talk to me in 2030, and then you can make a real assessment. Although I have been on the internet for over a decade with stocks, some of you, like I'm saying, though, even then, you've already got to see it, but you judge things with enough time. You don't want to judge them too early, or you might make a costly mistake. Yeah, bro, TLT ripping. That's good, though, because, look, TLT higher while bonds have not gone any lower. I haven't added it Coinbase, no, because I averaged once on it at the low, and then it kept getting worse. So I was like, all right, we'll chill. But then it went up, and now that it's up, I just bought other stuff. But then even when Coinbase was down, we bought other names, and, that's the whole point. If you guys have noticed these years, you're seeing the good part now because we're outperforming while the market's not doing anything. But just remember, this every day you've ever witnessed with me in the long term, it goes up, we stop buying it. It goes down, we change our focus for whatever's available at the time. Just day by day, month by month, year after year, we were buying the Bitcoin, or we were buying Baba, and then you buy this, and the other stuff goes up. You buy the other stuff, then we buy the dividends, and then the growth goes up, and then growth was down. We bought growth, and then build the dividends, and then you just go. Whatever makes sense at the time, little by little. It is. It's an inverse stoplight, 100%. Red means go, green means stop. It's pretty much what we've done. That's it, and it's about the dollar. At some months, our dollar got us more of something. So again, up until recently, your dollar got you way more China than anything else. That's why we bought it. Now your dollar gets you less China. Why would you buy China? You see what I'm saying? And that's kind of been the whole point we've gone over. And that's what I mean by let your portfolio speak to you. You'll know what's a good time and what's more advantageous than not. But again, you have to make sure it's a quality company that you could hold for that long and not change your mind on. Fun on the low. FI. SPY coming down and bonds popped. So let's see. Nvidia dump. Well, get ready for earnings now. I mean, you have power hour in 10 seconds. I post the long term on this channel. So every time we have bought in and built these long terms, every trade has been executed live on stream. If you go to the post tab, you could also find all of the portfolios. Every time I buy, I put it on here. And then it's on my Instagram. Then it's on my Twitter. And then, if you really are up for it, if you click the first link in the description of this video, it'll take you here. It'll say stream alerts, real estate, bootcamp, free long-term alerts. If you're in the United States, I can text you. This is free, but I will tell you, that service may not be free forever. It costs me a lot of money to do it, and people pay more attention when I charge them, not when I give it to them for free. But for now, it's still free as it has been for 4 years. I don't know anybody who would have gave you a free text service, texting you Meta at $90, and then Netflix at $180, and then everything else in between. I think every text in the last 2 years has been a 90% win. I know. So Walgreens, MPW are our bad ones. But yeah. So you could get free alerts while they're still free. It's up to you. First link. I just showed it on screen. I hope so, man. I hope you guys got to use it, though. It's like I'm saying, I think, don't you guys see how cool the long term is? Like, it's nice, man, to go through all of these crazy-ass years in the market. I'm sure some of you feel another level of confidence walking away with an account at all-time highs, or having assets growing, knowing that, again, everybody wants stocks now, and then you see the price. But some of you, man, you got to build a really, really nice garden. And I do hope all of these tools equipped you, kept you in the game. And this last half decade was one of the most difficult half decades ever. So, yeah. But use it, man. Make the most of it. Long-term bought my family a house. And if you want me to pay for your membership, find me a house for sale. And I got you. Long-term. Bro, I can't believe it, Tim. You're doing good. I think you should get a house. I know you already have your own place. I don't know if you're renting or owning, but you could still pull off the FHA or just go buy a rental somewhere. That'd be crazy. We get Tim Whitman a fucking rental property now, too. That's it. Oh, renting from parent? Yeah, just buy a rental then. What the fuck? Are they hooking you up? Yeah, bro, it's crazy. Tim is a great example, you guys. You have no idea. I'm telling you, I said it earlier. He delayed a little bit, but you guys do realize Tim started his long-term March 2023. I have the email. I have the fucking email of me telling him, and thank God he's replied every time he bought. He replied in the email. I would barely even respond to him, bro. Believe me, I would only respond to him after he would be getting like hella deep on shit, and I'm like, no, just get Walmart or Procter & Gamble. That's all I would just tell him. I did answer him that. He was like, should I buy this? I said Procter & Gamble or Walmart, Tim. That's it. And he did it. But yeah, bro, I shit you not. It's not like, bro, some of you have been with me for 5 years and did it from day one. Some of you guys delayed. But all I'm telling you is, dude, Tim did this at March of 2023. That little $9,000 account that he was just random shit on Webull is now at 35, 34 or whatever. Just under 2 years from just starting. again, there's a good time to start, man. But yeah, you're not too late, bro. None of you are. What percent of Chad doesn't have a long term? I don't know. Anybody who sends me a hate email or got banned, usually, I think 80% of the time they don't have a long term. That's it. And then the other 10% probably got grandfathered in from their parents. And then, yeah. But other than that, I think most people have a long term, but I've seen everything, good, bad, ugly. Again, I've seen people get a long term, lose the other half to trading, or get a long term and then delayed on it and then put it on the back burner, went somewhere else, and then it's not there. And then some people who they were like, I'll get a long term once I do this, and then fast forward, it's been 5 years and then none have been started. Yeah, I think starting it and then actively adding to it. Started a month ago. Let's go, baby. Remember, it's a long journey. It's going to be a long, long journey. And that's where you will be very prepared if you're aware of that. You know, you won't fizzle out, but little by little is what got us here. Oh, you didn't know? Yeah, I answered that question. And again, it's about the plays and shit. And sure enough, the guy asking me about the plays didn't even listen when I answered it. So yeah, man, no place. Just get a long term. I answered that question in depth and even surveyed the chat on how they felt. See, he's probably not even listening now. Send me your PayPal. I'll send you money. But you only got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you don't even care. You could have made money. Could have made. Now. Oh, there you go. So you are listening. Still a little too late, man. Still a little too late. All right, sport. Got your mistakes and wins. You got a house in 21 after losing a third to the trading. That's good. It's good. So I'm saying, trophies, baby. Trophies. For taxes, get a tax professional now. That's what it is. So, or eventually move into a trust, but again, you will need a tax professional to understand and do all of this. So that's why I always tell you guys, get on it early. Go interview some tax people. The best tax people will say, let me see your stuff, and they'll tell you what they could do for you before charging you. Anyone else isn't worth their money. And then, yeah, that's all you got to do. You're in Portugal? Well, I don't know what broker you would use, but you should do it with just 10% of your income. 10% of your savings, that's what you do. 10% of any dollar you touch, set it aside to another account and start buying high-quality stocks that you know and use. Is TLT going up because people are scared or secure rates? There's a lot of reasons. So there's a little bit of fear, but really, if you notice, the bonds really started going up after the Fed minutes kind of gave a timeline about when to end quantitative tightening. So if you watch the watch list, I put that on right when it happened. We talked about it in real time. Even we were here. So ever since that, and then the fear, and then now people worried about growth slowdowns, that would mean more rate cuts. That's why rate cut odds are going up. They've actually surged in the last 5 days after being very, very depressed. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. You live in New York. What are thoughts on condo with 900 fees? They're not bad if you want, like if you're really going to live in it and like it. I mean, if you really can't get a home, condos in a good location, they'll have resale value. They'll still be a good investment, but you just got to make sure if you're going to try to rent it out, it'll be harder to get rental cash flow. If you're going to live in it, make sure you actually are down with it, and like the place. But it's not a deal breaker, but it's not like, there's a couple of things you need to factor. Usually, if it's an old building and a high HOA, that's usually a turnoff. All right, and then, 12:09 power hour. I need to go take a power pee. Is that? No? Okay.
Kenosha and
I love you. God bless
because
you.
it's not going to give them the best ROI, but they're still increasing.
Okay,
in
follow me
San
on
Antonio.
Instagram at
And
the
so I
Trading
think you're gonna
Fraternity.
Continue to hear
Real code
especially
news
as
on
a
Twitter.
Microsoft, which is not that cheap relative to its growth rate, trying to get the street to buy into that return on capital is going to be strong and not just money that's not been well spent.
I'm looking right there. Amazon's a good, one to focus on too. It's down 12% off its year high. And that company today unveiling a long-awaited revamped Alexa, I should say. Kate Rooney is here with more details on that. Kate?
Hey, Scott. So Amazon today rolled out Alexa Plus. This is basically a souped-up version of Alexa driven by AI. It's going to cost $19.99 a month, and then it's free for Prime subscribers. In that demo today in Lower Manhattan, they showed Alexa as a much smarter virtual assistant, basically. It uses AI to have longer two-way conversations. It takes action. So think of things like booking reservations, ordering groceries. They had it order an Uber at one point. CEO Andy Jassy describing the effort as re-architecting Alexa's brain. Here's what he told John Ford.
We're really excited to announce Alexa Plus today. It's our next generation of personal assistant. She's smarter, she's more capable, she's more useful, and you can do all the things you've been doing with Alexa for 10 years, but just every single one of those functions gets better with generative AI, the way we built it in.
This was a major technology overhaul for Amazon, and executives called Alexa model agnostic. They are using Amazon's own Nova model, plus they're also using startup Anthropic, which they're a major investor in. Jassy highlighting this as practical AI and real-world AI. And also, if Alexa and the new Alexa is anywhere near as useful as they made it seem in the demo, this could help drive device sales and Prime subscriptions. It is going to be available next month on most of the 600 million devices out there. The stock, though, higher on the back of this news, Scott.
Yeah, fuck that. Okay. I got Amazon, but yeah, bro, I ain't never used Alexa. Psst. That's it. I don't even like it when my girl try to listen to my phone calls. That's it. So I ain't letting no Alexa in my crib. Screw her. I don't care how smart she is. Mm-hmm. That's a wearable. For real, though. That's a wearable. Nah, for real. Agriculture Rollins need to bring the cost of commodities down. Going down, 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 down. Moody's. You're going to Egypt in May? Wow, nice. Good luck. I've never been, surprisingly. Beto, dude, yeah, Bitcoin flushing, man. Wow. So Bitcoin is down $20,000 in 2 days, no? Like, give or take, if it hits 80 flat, I think 3 days down $20,000. So this isn't good, because that's it now. It's going to go to 80,000 flat, and then you're right back at election level. You guys remember we were there. I remember watching it go up after the election, and I was like, oh, it's already up, and then it went up 20% the next day. So, yeah, you are kind of unwinding that. No, you got 80,000, and then 77, and then like 72, and then Anything after that, Michael Saylor is broke, I think. I don't know. He hasn't had to deal with a drawdown in a while, so I don't know how he's going to manage that. Okay, so Spy, watch what the bonds do, but other than that, Chatadonia, get ready for the last 45 minutes. Ever since the EU comments, unfortunately, that one wasn't it, man, but that kind of gave up your little rally. VWAP is still higher, but again, this went from a relief day to now it just looks like we barely moved red, but yeah, that wasn't always like that. So we'll find out. MSTR is already down like 50%. So from its November high or whatever. So it's not like it didn't move. SMCI, that sucks, bro. I was green on those plays. That flipped. We're not there at the 70s. No. For the market, you need bigger moves. That's why I keep saying, I'm like, this is not good, but this isn't like panic yet. If we go down below 570, then we start talking about panic. But like I'm saying, I don't think you're going to get that type of shift until the macro moves. You need rates, inflation, or growth, or the Fed to change. But until that happens, this is just, you're going to be in a wide... Remember, this is still where Donald Trump was elected. So, you still got a pretty wide range there. But nothing has changed. It would be if you woke up at 570, it would be a little flash crash. And then, like I'm saying, at that point, something would probably snap. Somebody with rates, the Fed, who knows. But, this isn't, I'm not worried. Like, again, imagine what I was telling you guys on the watch list. So I think the watch list before this all started, I think it was me telling you that, what was it? Let's see. I think it was saying the market could go crazy. Or I think it had a much more specific title. Oh, come on. It's not loading my channel. Yeah. So imagine 7 days ago, is the stock market about to make a big move? So this is where I was talking about it, where I was just saying we just hit the high, but then there was just like there was a lot of things coming into the weekend that both showed pressure and up. So we knew volatility could have been arriving, but it's not, I wouldn't get panicked. So if this volatility leads to a shift, then we worry. But for now, this was kind of expected. But again, and the range is just so big, we're moving very big. But yeah, I'm not like too crazy thinking we've shifted like that. But if we do, I'll let you know. You'll be honest, your long term is heavy on tech and nuclear, plus data, and you're really, really worried. Feels like euphoria is over. Okay. So just stop buying tech and nuclear. Keep saving your money and use it to buy the other stuff that you didn't buy. That's the answer. So, you could try to break the rules, but yeah, you got there as a choice of a result. I'm sure it was beneficial when you were buying it, but now that's it. You just got to wait, stack up, and start buying the other stuff if you are worried, and that's it. Dude, Bitcoin is getting murked right now, and Tesla. SPY wants to move. Watch out. If bonds hit another high, I think SPY will go down. Again, we only got 40 minutes. Should you sell some and rotate to the others? I'm just going to ban you. You know the answer. You made your decisions, and you're trying to find a way around the rules. So I told you the easy answer. If you want to go find another strategy, go contact any other YouTuber who could help you with it. But my plan is easy. My plan is easy, and it works. But, yeah, I can't do anything after that if you don't want to follow the rules. It's free. It's free, easy. Come on. Oh, shit. Okay, there it is. You delayed long-term 4 years and blew up my account. Who cares? Start it over. That's it. Again, like I told you guys, that's all you have to do. Little by little. Who cares what you have done or not done? You still have time. There's going to be an opportunity, but what we are talking about here is not immediate success. It will not be immediate failure, but you commit to something small and consistently, especially in Wall Street, it's going to work out for you. So I encourage you all to get up on it, man. The rules is we got a long-term video in the description, and, we believe in our long-term, and I've been explaining it pretty much all day. But just simple, buy stocks. This is the easiest rule that everybody fails at, and that's what just happened there, because like I'm saying, I'm not a big fan of selling. Why? Because one of the rules that I have is that you cannot for 10 years sell anything. Act as if you cannot change your mind for 10 years. That's it. So if you're going to buy something and you might sell it before 10 years, think about it before you buy it. But once you make up your mind, you can't change it for 10 years. Rules are meant to be broken, and flippant chads were meant to be banned. Amen? Amen. Amen. But that's what I'm saying. Feel free to break the rules, but I can't help you guys. You know what I'm saying? Here, I could give you a home. I could give you stay within the guidelines. You're going to be safe, protected, and gains will be on the horizon. But anything else, you're on your own. That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to argue with you. I'm not trying to get cute with you. I just know my abilities. So, I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Unless they remove the dividend. Well, that was one case, yeah, and I'm glad we did. But other cases, I didn't. But now you're banned, Brad. You're banned. Why? Because you're trying to confuse the easy part. So there was virtually no sells, but yes, there was one. And there's always the jackass who wants to confuse everybody and make it clear. That was Brad today. Now Brad is gone. But maybe Brad had a better intention in his heart, but hopefully Brad has seen many other chads get clapped in the same fashion. So yes, I did sell one time because of a dividend cut. But like I'm saying, I stopped doing that because some of you would foolishly use that as an excuse. So good reminder, Brad. Thank you, Brad. But make a new account. Remember, guys, nobody gets unbanned. The best thing you could do is be reborn. I like being reborn. You know what I'm saying? You get to start fresh and live a new life and live a life of change and positivity and go on the right path, but you must be reborn. So that's how it is. So good luck. I'm staying for Nvda, yeah. The preview is on the watch list. I mean, look, someone's lying about liquidity. The repos just doubled. Cash levels are low. Funds are under position, but then retail's going ham. Something doesn't make sense. And then even the dollar too. But yeah. A lot of the names you use are at multiple year highs. Good, keep shopping. But that's good though. You see what I'm saying? Make them on a list because those names will come down one day. And that's how you do it. Fine, there'll be a name out there that you didn't use or that you use that's not up. But yeah, EU will react firmly and immediately to U.S. tariffs. Quantum plays is my ummu gave me this advice a long time ago in regards to women. He said, have fun, but don't get married. And I think the same applies to quantum stocks. So on that note, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Follow me on Instagram at the Trading Fraternity. Real Cold News on Twitter.
Opportunity to start looking at those types of names.
I mean, are you talking about the momentum names, or are you talking? What more specifically are you talking about? Are you talking about the mega caps?
Well, I mean, let's talk about,
because you don't strike me as the kind of person who'd be investing in some of the highest flying, most richly valued stocks within this market. So I know we're not talking about those.
No, not necessarily. At least not on the public side. I think from a valuation standpoint, what we're seeing is, particularly, I'll give you an example. Let's look at financials, right? So if you look at kind of public equity companies or alternative managers, they had 2 great years. Some of those names are down 15, 20, 25%. Those are businesses that have huge moats. They're continuing to get assets in. The concern is, is this M&A activity really going to happen? Is this Trump trade really going to be great for what they do?
Are you doubting that today?
Look, I think that's something that the market has to digest. If the market's priced for perfection and it doesn't take that into account, you need to discount that a little bit. What I can say is that these are great businesses that I'm getting an opportunity to buy them at really good prices. And so those are some of the areas that we're adding exposure to.
Are you talking about like the JP Morgans and Goldmans and private equity names? What are you referring to?
No, I'm talking about the alternative names that you've heard of. The ones that, the Blackstones, the Carlyles, the Owls, without actually saying those are the names that we're buying, but those are the types of names.
Because you can't do that.
Yes, I'm not allowed to do that.
Okay. I didn't mean to put you in a bad spot, but I'm trying to get as much clarity as I can on sort of what trades look most attractive today and which ones maybe don't.
Yeah, look, I think the thing that we're seeing is you've got a couple of things that are going on that are creating this opportunity, right? So if you look at 2024, that was a situation where the drivers for that was, okay, the Fed has reached exhaustion and we're going to start cutting rates again, right? We're now in a situation where that's not happening. We also saw a situation where Washington was really driving the amount of fiscal spending. That's coming back. Concerns around DOGE.
So yeah, that's part of it,
concerns around tariffs. That's going away. You've got concerns.
If I can make a statement. Do you guys realize how kind of like you're in an awkward like purgatory right now? Because you still have a lot of the financial world, even the Fed people, they're still on the tariffs cause inflation, be scared. And now you have a small other portion with rate cut odds, and they're like, tariff cause recession, be scared. So you still, like, again, he just said the opposite. That's why I'm like, well, give it 2 weeks. Because I still think we're in a weird purgatory where, like, some people are worried about, again, you're just like literally the broad worry is stagflation because half of the market is worried about inflation because of tariffs and the other half is worried about a slowdown. So very, very weird. You want a spy lotto? Why don't you do like a Josh lotto? So like whatever you're going to spend on the spy lotto, just donate it in the chat and then I might give you something, I might not. I think it has better odds than a daily, technically, if you wanted to do it mathematically. Like, so I don't know. If you want to try, you could do a Josh Lotto. You might get something, you might not. So, I don't know. You tell me. Oh, Tim Whitman. Oh. All right. Hold on. Tim, you just hit the fucking lotto, bro. Fucking good play. Way to post it. Yeah, Tim just hit the fucking lotto, bro. Fuck yeah. Hold on, I gotta verify it. I No. Don't be donating now. Y'all fucking lost. Tim was the first one. So I'm just saying. That's Timothy Whitman. Hold on, why isn't it working? Look what you... Tim is the only... Tim hit the fucking lotto, bro. Tell me the return on this. I don't know what the return is. Yeah, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Tim just hit the fucking lotto. Wow. I don't know what the gain is. Did you get it, Tim? Easy 5. I think it's at least 5,000%. So there you go, Tim. You just won $500. I don't know why. It's the lotto. You got it. You won, baby. Good work. $1 into 500 right there. Man, you should have taken it, Assad. I was feeling it, bro. You got beat. That's what happens, though. You see what I'm saying? So he won that one. That's a lotto. That was a great play. Great play. Thank you for hitting the Josh lottery. There you go. Not everybody wins. Not a recommendation. So I appreciate the other donations. So thank you. Thank you. That's 5,000%. That's beautiful. How did he win? I just said, I was like, if you want, you could donate me money, and if I'm feeling good, I'll give you money back. And then he won. So now that's it. It's over. It's a lottery. It's random. That was fully random. I did not premeditate that or anything. It just happened, and then he was the first one. I was feeling good today. You could ask the Twitch. Every time I turned off this stream, I was like, I feel so good today, guys. So, yeah, like the video. That's 50,000%. Wow, that's a great-ass trade. Fuck yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you didn't hesitate. It's amazing. And I'm proud of Tim, so it's good. It lined up. 5 months of stream alerts, yeah. I mean, Tim is going to give it back to me after a series of $2 donations, but either way, he deserves it. Bro, he didn't even hesitate. $50,000 is crazy. I mean, hey, it is what it is. He should have donated 100. So you, my friend, have a gambling problem. And that is a great lesson, honestly. If you really think of that, is the whole exact point of what I've been teaching you here. You see, $1 just turned into 500. Imagine turning $1 into 500. And then his next thought is like, damn, why didn't I put in $100? That right there might, and that's what I'm saying. That's a different ball. You could try. How about you want to try it? You know what? I'm just saying, would you like to try it? I'll let you play the Josh Lotto with $100 if you would like to. I don't know if you're up for it, but like I said, there's no guarantees, but hey, why not? Let's see. But otherwise, yeah, you should listen to the other lessons, and that's right there. I tried it. Wow. That's crazy. We gave all of our money to Tim. The lotto is now bankrupt. Sorry, guys. I learned this one from Donald Trump. Sorry, we have to close down. And that confirms the other lesson, though. Yeah, it doesn't work with 200. But now, do you guys see it, though? So, like, I already even got back, like, $250 of the money I sent. So, do you see what happens? The one guy with $1 can make all the money, and then you fund the market makers with all of your big plays. Dude, I can't keep proving this to you, bro. Yeah, that's literally, do you not see it? Like, literally, so I'm not even down as much as you think I'm down now because of everybody else who's decided to play. It's literally a pyramid scheme if you're not figuring this out. Some of you are like, what? Some of you are having very difficulty wrapping your head around this right now. I think I've shown you too much. I think I think some of you, your life just got changed forever. Yeah, this is very deep. I was just having fun, but now I think some of you are just like, what the fuck? This is how the world works. This is what you... So again, get a long term and stop giving them your money. I don't know. You tell me. God bless you, Boatski. All of you, baby. So I don't know. Maybe we'll play games again. If I'm in a good mood, I like to give away money. So that's it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I think you all just learned something. Somebody did. Somebody had to have learned something. TLT call. It was great. We had great TLT plays this whole week. Thank you, by the way. Of course, Tim. Thank you, man. Tim, for all of the funny jokes, man, and even getting to use you as a very beautiful example of what to do. Because you fucking are inspirational, my friend. That's the beauty. Oh, Nebsky. Thank you. So, yeah, I did explain to you part of the finance matrix, but now the lotto is closed, you guys. I don't know. It wasn't even a real lotto. Again, that was just one of my many jokes, but I think some of you all just got your minds blown, so I'm glad. And then Tim got a nice gift. You hope I'm not running a lottery? I'm not running a lottery. No, that's not. This is a joke I've done for years. It's just this time somebody hit. That's all. I was just feeling it, and he actually gave me a dono, so I paid him. I kind of made my mind up. I'm glad it was Tim Whitman, but yeah. Oh, no, don't gift me the subs then. That would have been fucking Duck Hunter. Hey, man, we'll see. We'll see, bro. It's a risky game, bro. It's a risky game. But either way, I think we all got to learn. Do I consider pink sheets as part of your investment strategy? No, I do not. Guatemala. He puts it in the long term? No, he said he's going to immediately buy marijuana. That's what he said. That's what he said. And then, yeah, and then he said he's going to go buy fast food with the money. And then gamble the rest on daily options. That's funny, right? That's not what he's doing. But I have given money to people in the past, and that's exactly what they have done. So this is a true story, just not in that for that person. To be honest with you, it's a real life story. It's a real life story. A little more aggressive, but still a real life story. Instructions unclear. I love you, baby. God bless you, all the real ones. And fucking Tim, Boatski. Who else did I miss? There's Puff Puff Pass. Oh, hold on. There's a lot. It's not loading. It's like, oh, there it is. Hillbilly, Javier, Nepsky, PNC, Woody Trades, Miguel. Javier tried to get multiple tickets, you gambler. Oh, and then Jesse. And then Tim Whitman started it. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. SRDX? No. But we ain't moving. Get ready. You guys got 20 minutes. You better make up your mind with Nvidia. Pricing in 10. It wasted the whole day. No, man. It looked good in the beginning. It wasn't supposed to be like this. And then I think everybody overreacted on the EU tariffs. But yeah, that is the problem. And now you went down, bro. We declined. I guess NASDAQ and SPY are holding up. But that's it. Is Botsky good? I hope he's good. He should be. He has a nice real estate career. He's a smart individual. He works hard. I'm assuming, I don't think he made that decision impulsively out of a necessity. Even Botsky's like, what do you mean, am I good? So yeah, I think he's good. I wouldn't assume actually anything to the contrary. I keep your chat rules. That's good, man. It's good. Don't worry. I'm refining you because you'll have a good joke. We'll make it through one day. Otherwise, at least you have a place you could be serious and locked in. So I appreciate it. I know you guys think I just say whatever comes to my head, but I even have to hold myself back a lot too. Are you kidding me? So I feel you, bro. FMTO 15% on the high ticker right now. It's not even an ADR. I thought this would be Asian, but it's not. Amazon. All right, bro. 9%. It was 10% yesterday. Remember, for 6 months, but long term for 4 years. Yeah, listen to me. Get a long term. Work together and finger to the sky, baby. Amen. Amen. Snow. I could get it up. You only got 2 minutes, but my problem on any earnings right now, a lot of them, even like Workday, just you have to really have an idea that it is going to beat because most of them are 10%. So I believe even Snow is maybe more than that. But I know this thing can move. You just have to know what direction it's going to be. So like Snowflake can move a lot. I think you go up 240 all the way down to 120. That might even be 2 standards. So yeah, literally $22. So that's 15%. So you need 40, which would be 200 though. I think it could go there. Yeah, it's $230 for 2 standard deviations. That's dumb. That's the only thing. So it could still hit. You just have to know it's going to hit. That's it. So any of these earnings on like the tech ones, again, even Dell will be an earnings sympathy. I think they report too, though. But you just got to make sure it's there. It's worth it if you know, or if you have like a strong leaning, or if you see something with any other sympathies. But, well, there you go. Snowflake is moving right now. What the fuck? Yo, what the hell is it doing? No, I can move a. It's gonna die or go up a lot. I mean, in a weird way, you will get clapped by. You will get clapped by the. If it does nothing, because everybody thinks it can move, but that's what happened with Polyalti. So in a weird way, if everyone thinks it could go 200 or 130, and then it does nothing, then everybody loses. bullish feeling about Nvda. So you sold a call? That makes no sense, sir. What? I don't know. It's been a year. So a year ago was the last time that Nvda moved like big above expectations. Hello, Bone. Welcome. How you living, baby? Oh, you think they'll get called away? Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, oh, like covered call. Okay, I was like, what do you mean, bro? She's like, I think it's very bullish. I am going to sell and short a call option. That's how bullish I am. You have Webull with a few stocks of Apple and Intel. Any advice? Hold for a minimum of 10 years. And then change your Webull to Fidelity or E-Trade or Schwab. And then add 10% of your income monthly to that account. And then hold stocks for a minimum of 10 years. And keep adding to names that you know about and use. Trade less, hold stocks more. Whatever you trade with should be about 10% of the value that you're saving for the long run. You do that, paper trade a little bit, you'll be good. Spend some time here and you'll be fine. Did stream end? Are you acting like you can't hear me now? That's bullshit, bro. So not only did you find this private stream, you joined to ask me that, and I tolerated your Webull bullshit, and I give you a solid answer, and then you're going to be like, can you hear me now? Like I'm on a Verizon commercial? That's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. You see, Chad, I was nice. I knew it, and I even knew it, and I was being nice. You see what I'm saying? In my mind, Yash was like, just clap him. You already know where this is going. And I'm like, nah, let's help him out. Let's help him advance in life. Maybe the other 3,000 people can learn something. Oh, let's do it. And then fucking Shuri. Oh, what? I didn't. Oh. That's it. Don't let that chat get to. That chat's not getting to me. You're getting to me. Because you think it's getting to me. You guys are more annoying than the annoying people. You know that, right? 5 years. I don't know if you guys have figured that out. I am having a lot of fun. But some of you are, I think you're taking it more personally. He's like, oh, no, don't let him get to you, John. Nobody got to me. You're getting to me now. Oh. This guy, calm down. Calm down. You need to calm down. I'm not fucking calm. I just breathe really loud. Clap him. Now I have to clap you. Why did you do that to me? I'm trying to be nice. Don't see? And now he wants to do that. I'm like, oh, man. Man. It's all fun and games, but real Chads were clapped in that exchange. So either way, all fun and games, but you have 12 minutes to finalize your Nvda. So you better do that. You better do that. You bought an AR-15 today? Nice. I'm reporting you because you're letting us know in a public chat room. So you're either subtly threatening me or you might be a domestic terrorist. Either way, I'll leave that to Kash Patel. So good luck. I hope you registered it. What is happening at the end of the day, bro? This is crazy. We went from a Webull question. He's like, I bought an AR-15. Okay. Well, SPY did come up right below VWAP. I'm not playing the video. I'm going to play it afterwards. I usually have a good time in the video afterwards. Japan tells G20 open trade crucial for global growth. What am I playing today? I played a baby JetBlue, and then I flipped a SPY, and then I grabbed TLT, and I'm still in TLT. Yeah, I had a good bond play today. We had a good bond play on Monday, too. West Lafayette. I have to look into it. I only know a few places in Indiana. We're almost back to open. TLT is great, but it's going to come down now after the end of the day. And then Friday, PCE. U.S. government has made damaging and inexplicable decision on Chevron license, Venezuela vice president says. Oh, Purdue? No, yeah. Then I'm tripping. No, fire. I have one right outside of there. I have one right outside of that, right outside of Purdue. I have a couple. But I don't have one in West Lafayette. But I have like the outer city. I need to know what it's called. I genuinely don't. Purdue's good though. I like it, but just be careful. I have an agent. They're not in the cult, but I could refer you to one. So I can't give you like the same guarantee where you could complain to me. But he's the guy that I use. But you got to like the Purdue ones I offered on them. They charge a lot more money. Like a lot of the sellers want more because of the college campus. That's why I chose to go outside of there. But if you're willing to deal with it and pay a little for like you just want guaranteed cash flow with good upside, then yeah, knock it down. Because I like it. I like that area a lot. Do you know, I was going to buy, what's his name? The coach. The Purdue, there's like a famous coach at Purdue. I was going to buy his house and turn it to an Airbnb, but then they just wanted too much. Yeah, email tradingfraternity@gmail.com. Greasy. Oh, it's in my email. So it's like it was like a famous Purdue coach, and we were going to turn it into like a coach Airbnb, but then they wanted way too much. It was nice though. Indiana's still hot. I don't know if y'all into that, but good place for real estate. Options are about 9%, I think. It's good though. Honestly, I feel much better that you asked that question. Because somebody about to do something stupid with an AR-15, they wouldn't care about what Nvda was pricing in. So you still have hope. That's good. I'm glad you exercised your rights then. That's good. That's good. So 9.5% for Nvda, which it hasn't moved that much in a year. So literally a year ago, it moved 16%. And that was the biggest one in a year. That's why some people think it might go crazier, but we'll find out. All right. 7 more minutes. Are you guys decided on Nvidia? Pricing it a lot. You either sell premium, straddle, strangle, out the money, or wait till afterwards. And then again, it's going to be easy. I don't care about any of the other ones. Again, this is going to determine. You guys know it could move like 3% of the Qs, right? I think 2.5 is the number. So Nvidia alone can move QQQ by 2.5%. All right. So it's going to be easy to compare the numbers. That's all we got to do. So you're saying buy QQQQ? No, Mr. Chan. That's not what I'm saying. Mr. Chan, what was your GPA, Mr. Chan? Did you go to school, Mr. Chan? Is that what you interpreted? I'm just saying that the relative impact on the NASDAQ is large due to one stock and that it could move the market a certain amount either up or down depending on the results. You got a 3.2 with BBA. Honestly, I'll let that slide then if you got a 3.2. That's fine. I expected more out of you, Mr. Chan. I really did. I thought you were going to be a 4.0 student. Your other Chad facts had some other good ones, but I guess 3.2, we'll take it. We'll take it. Buy, call, or puts. Well, the real point I was saying, you crackheads, all I was saying is that Nvidia could affect the broader market. Y'all have diluted that into, so do I buy the QQQ or sell it? But all I was saying is that all I care about is Nvidia because it can move the index by a couple percentage points, and that will have a broader sympathetic reaction on the global market, amongst other things. I wasn't even thinking about that, but you technically can do that if you wanted to, but that wasn't why I told you that. Swear, I promise you that's not why I told you that. So yeah, we'll see. China tariffs could hit U.S. economy harder than data shows. BBG. So Bloomberg is now pumping tariffs hitting harder than the data is showing. I love it. So again, give it like a week and you'll get everybody on board with that narrative. And then if we're still worried about inflation, then you have stagflation. Yeah, that was Bloomberg was probably listening and they bought the puts when I said the euro thing. Maybe that's why we dropped more. And then they're like, it didn't work. So now they're dropping that. But either way, it just all signs are, the intersection is going to be stagflation, sadly. But again, half of the market's on one end, the other half is there. I did not get your email. No. My email is tradingfraternity@gmail.com. I don't see a CJ. Oh, I do now. It went to spam. Why were you identified as spam? That's weird. I don't know why. I got it, though. I'll get you the referral. How do I unreport not spam? All right, I got you, G. MSTR? Bro. What the hell? I'm not. That's all you guys. So now it's up 4.7%. No, bro. What the hell just happened? Bitcoin, we were just talking about homeboy going bust. Bitcoin is still down 4%, and then it's up. Oh, Trump expected to sign another Doge-related executive order today. Mr. Espinosa. That's coming in now. I thought it was going to be semaphore. I thought it was going to be related to Bitcoin, but it's not. But yeah, Trump has another executive order today. Nvidia comes out in like 20 minutes, I believe. They usually take time, or I think 4:20. Believe it or not. Oh, shit. 1 minute! Go, 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 go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wrap it up. Bring it home. All that matters is Nvidia. That's it. If you ain't seen volatility yet, or maybe it all ends today, and then you get into the data. But Chad, wrap it up. You have less than 10 seconds remaining. I wish you the best of luck. We will have all the data. Pay attention to the wire. And 3, 2, 1. Ding 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 ding. Oh, nah, let's go. Oh, Chatadonia. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Chatadonia? Where's the music, bro? We did it. We made it. Let's go. 7 hours. Is that crazy? 7 hours in the books. Now Nvda to change the world. After DeepSeek and all of it, we made it, baby. I need a good game in the chat, baby. It don't matter if you made money or lost money. I need that good game. Let's go. I know you learned something, baby. Way to hold it down. Members, non-members, stream alerts, it don't matter. You made it through the fire. You got a long term. You didn't let me ban you. You know that. I could have banned you so easily. But you said, nah, I'm going to be a part of it. I'm not going to I'm going to stay locked in. I'm going to stay focused. That's it, baby. Good game. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you. Thank you. For real. Yeah, I mean it. I mean it. I get really sentimental. I mean it, baby. I love you. Good game, baby. Dap it up. Good game, baby. GG. I see you too, Twitch. The fucking stepchild turned star child. Look at you guys. Well, don't let YouTube hear that. Don't get mad. Good game. Get that long term, or other eyes are just lying. Without a long term, you're a liar. Without a long term, you're a liar. What? You're a liar without a long term. Oh yeah, Salesforce is out. So let me check the numbers. Hold on. I'll get them if we're going to wait for Nvda. But yeah, CRM's a big one. That could move the SPY. So watch out for that. For that. Let's see. Did they guide up? They see first quarter 971 to 976. Oh, yeah, they guided lower. That's it. That's all that matters. Fourth quarter revenue was a miss, too. 9.99. Estimate was 10. EPS 1109 to 1117. Estimate, it's supposed to be $2. I need the non-adjusted. 253. So, yeah, they lower. They guided down full. That was bad. They missed and they guided lower. And EPS, I believe, missed on this quarter as well, too. Oh, no, they beat 170. Yeah, it was terrible. That's not good. They might go down more than 10. Because remember, they were like recovering. I guess they've been slipping already. But, yeah, they're already coming back to these levels. No, that was bad. They missed. They guided lower. I mean, people wanted the recovery and all that. And they have been doing good. But, yeah, it's not there. Don't ban you. I don't control that. You control it. Not me. I'm just the method, but technically it's in your control. I know, it's very weird. It's contradicting, but that's what the Philo is about. All right, Salesforce was a miss. We'll see where that takes us, but Chad, that is the day. We'll wait here for Nvda. It's going to take some time. So in the meantime, just know that I love you and thank you for your time today. I really hope you enjoyed it, and for real, I would have banned you for no reason. So if you didn't get banned and participated today, I appreciate you vibing with the whole community in a way that didn't get you banned. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing. So get a long term, please. I don't want to waste your time, and the long term will make sure that doesn't happen. Otherwise, you have a good day. I'm going to be here. Let me get you some uncle. And then we'll wait till we get the other shit pop in here with Nvda. If any other earnings come out, I'll get them for you. I'll just wait till the easy numbers come out. And then that's it. But yeah, Salesforce, Paramount, LegalZoom. Oh, Kratos came out. They beat. But yeah, any of these, I'll come back and get them for you. And then we will see. Oh yeah, let me throw Snow up. Lots of ice, CRM, Jeremy. Yeah. Dollar for the tacos, $1 for the chicken. Used to think life rough then, but now I'm reminiscing. Dream is feeling distant. Supposed to have a
Should've had her, but now I have her. So frustrated, so irate. So I'm just saying, why the fuck we so patient? If this was 68, we would've had a riot. Now you speaking for
Yes,
the people,
no
and they tell you to be
synopsis.
quiet. I ain't
Space, everything just came out. Tandem, SRPT, Sweet Green. There's Snow. Let me see if did I have the preview? Let me check Snow. They're down and up already. That one's already fucking with you. So revenue, 956 expected. They did 986 beat. Loss per share, 99. Where's the adjusted? Oh, man. Don't tell me I have to go through all these. They beat on revenue. I need the other data points. I got to check the other one. Boo. Ion Q? Well, yeah, a lot came out. 8K on Ion Q. So where is it? Please hold. Teledoc out. I want to see Snow. I don't know why the other ones aren't loading up. Again, a lot of them are coming out on the wire right now. Yeah, I only have the loss, 327 million. I don't have their guidance yet. You have to read the difficult one. I'll wait. But they beat on revenue. I don't know where the guidance and profit stands, though. Marriott, other events. There's another one. Synopsis, HBB, eBay. Sarepta, Urban, AI. All right. Okay, back to that. We'll see.
buying it. Little guy defend the MNC, anoint him at the DNC. Why your social movement always benefit the S&P? The first place to look for enemies. It's not your fucking family, nor your core beliefs. I hope you see the war beneath. Forget about the future, they say only grab what's in your reach. They ain't smiling at you, it's a battle and they showing deep. Taught you how to criticize so wisdom stay beneath your feet. Man, I'm feeling overlooked. They ain't even hungry, but they telling us that we cook. Hard to read the room if you can't even read a book. Yeah, hard to fake a smile when they sewn our mouths shut. Fuck, we won't even hear this. You won't even feel this. Jealousy override empathy and realness. A corporation steal this, repackage it and reel it. Evil so fearless, they're so shameless, saying I'm blameless. The generation filming in the moment won't say shit. Why we call it brain dead when it felt like our soul dead? Or maybe we just sold it. Oh shit. Living wrong. Long term. It's a call, baby. Hey. Yeah. Ask me if I'm holding stocks. Please don't be ridiculous.
I think Root already came out.
I was holding shit and buying dips. You were a little kid. All I want is ownership, but I still put a limit in. No matter if you young, you could always use a dividend. Know you want the money. I suggest you do not rush with it. Deals aren't plans. Make sure you don't fall in love with it. You ain't never saved. By the second month you double it. Trading foreign currencies. I don't need a dumb on it. I don't need a translator. Nod my head and run with it. Mama always said never marry but have fun with it. Mama said that's wrong, but deep down I always fuck with it.
Or a protein. I gotta go to the gym.
Your thing, I wish you luck with it. Why they call me fan, but I don't see them at the holidays. Say that you're a man, but on the internet you talking gay. Go ahead, you could cancel me, but don't act like you ever paid. You look dumb as fuck if only one of us is playing charades. Stop asking what I mean, bitch. That wasn't a parable. Just because they copied me don't mean that we're comparable. You support the phony, that just means your judgment terrible. An iPhone in your hands, you're a narc, that's a wearable. Didn't buy the stock, it was down, right in front of you. Didn't say I lost, my account looked like a W. You don't got the long term, it's hard for me to fuck with you. If you can't pay yourself, then I wouldn't put my trust in you. Fuck it, dude. Hold my dick, I won't hold my tongue. Remember they were talking shit about
Earnings
Amazon when I was
whisper
young.
crashed.
They did the same, it was meta right in
Bro,
front
I think
of them.
everybody
They
is
have a
waiting
little
for
bit of
this.
shame from always looking dumb.
I didn't even realize, bro. There's a bunch of you guys in here right now. I think it's just dawning upon me now that everybody in the world is fucking waiting for this right now. Yeah, I didn't really quite realize it. So that's good. You don't like the music? You take selfies with your sunglasses on. So what do you want me to fucking say to you? I can't say anything to you, okay? That's it. We're just not going to get along from the jump. But either way, everybody in the world is waiting for this right now. That's what I am realizing. Because I think it happens every time, man. I'm starting to get excited. I don't even have a play, bro. So I don't know, man. This is gonna be wild, Chatadonia. This is gonna be wild. So good luck. Get ready. And then that's good. You uploaded a selfie with sunglasses today? Well, good. I just helped you out, man. That's good, bro. I don't know. Maybe you could use it as a learning lesson for the other homie talking out his ass. But yeah, I'm looking out for you, bro. I'm looking out for you. But we still got 5 more minutes. So let me see. I didn't cook you. I helped you from a distance. He got cooked. You got helped. It's a difference. There's a big, big difference, bro. That's it. So it's game time, man. I hope you guys are ready for it. Joe be out, but all right, let's give him one more. Let's give him one more, bro. What are we feeling? What are we feeling? I like this one. I like this. Back again and hit the reps. All right, baby. That's it. We're closing in on it. I think everybody in the world is watching, man. There's a lot riding on today. A lot riding on. I'll just give it to you right now. Because I like what you said. You said the first move is always fake. If you've been here many times, you've seen that before. But this is what I'm going to tell you. All that matters for this earnings right now, it needs to not be confusing. That's what's really going to determine the move today. Otherwise, you're going to have to go to bed, let the analysts rip it apart, and then see how everybody takes it in the morning. But otherwise, you need clarity. It has to either be big miss, big beat. We can't have any of this, you don't want to just hang out, if that makes any sense. Because if there's anything that we could debate, I don't see it on here unless you guys saw it, but gaming revenue down 11. All right, I got it. It's at 8K. No, it's out. It's out. It's definitely out right now. The other wires are going to delay it. So Gap full year revenue 39.3. So they killed it on revenue. Hold on, I'm reading the 8K. There it is. Hold on. Did you guys not get it? Yeah, this was not updating. I have it here. APS 89 cents. They beat by 4. Revenue beat 39.3. Automotive 570. Where's that guidance? Fourth quarter net 2209. It was a beat. I'm waiting for the guidance number. I'm going to pick that one apart. See if you have the Q1. Revenue 43 billion. So higher by 1 billion. Plus or minus 2. Guidance is in line. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. I don't know if that guidance is good enough, dude. It's not bad, but it's not good. No, it's a good number, but it's, again, plus or minus 2 takes you right to 42 practically. But it was a beat. They killed it on this quarter, so they beat once again. But, yeah, it's not, again, this ain't the same 20%, 30%. I don't think it's bad. It's not bad. It's just not, again, it's not like, it's just like Luka. Even when he dropped 30, we were still disappointed, So now it's flipping. But still, it wasn't bad. Data revenue is 35.6. So now data revenue killed it. Everything beat. So it's not, dude, it wasn't not mediocre. It wasn't mediocre. This is what happens every time. It just, remember, it's the most valuable company right now, and it's gone up a lot. So the numbers were really good on this quarter. They beat even plus or minus 2%. They beat by 2. They almost beat by 10%. So they killed it on this quarter. Data centers beat by over 10%. I think it was a good quarter. If anything, you might just be punishing them for guiding a decent amount because they still beat by 10%, 20% on some metrics. So, again, I don't know if it was that bad. And then even EPS beat. You could go pick apart the other metrics, but the guidance isn't, hot. It's still very hot in terms of 43 billion is more than most people make, but again, plus or minus 2%, it's not this number is analyst estimate. So this isn't out of the range that anybody was thinking about coming into it. Does that make sense? So it's not like there was not one analyst in the world who didn't have a number near that. Are you following? So generally the market has kind of been exposed to this scenario more or less. But wait till Mr. Leather Jacket comes on, yeah. Yeah, you could call it priced in to a degree. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Plus or minus 2%. $1 billion higher than the average. And then, yeah, they did good. It's not bad. I've just telling you. This is like you guys just got like a fucking Mercedes Benz for your birthday and you wanted a McLaren. And I'm like, this is a good thing, man. This is an AMG still. Hey, it's a great car. Dude, this is a killer. This is not a bad number. This is a great automobile, dude. This is a great. It's not a McLaren, you're right. But, maybe those days are over, bro. You did want a McLaren, I know. But this is still, it's an AMG, man. Has a V8 and everything, bro. 43 billion, not bad, man. That's not bad. But I do think some of you wanted something with a little bit more oomph. And that just wasn't there. But you're up 5%. Well, technically, you haven't done shit because you already did your 5%. So 50-50, half of the 10, Habibi. Yeah, maybe you wanted the Maybach. You got a S580. You just got a new car, so did you cry when you got your new car? Because some people do not like this number, as always. This happens every NVIDIA earnings, though. So if you have seen NVIDIA over the last year or two, you know exactly this is the case. But like I was telling you, if we don't get a non-ambiguous debate, if we have to debate the earnings and it's like everybody knew it, then you're going to take this into the morning, wait till the conference call, go through that process. I haven't played it yet. I don't even know if I want to play the shares. Let me hear the conference call or let everybody else take a chop at it, but it's already chopping away. So I don't think it was a bad earnings, though. I lean towards that was good. Honestly, here's the part. There's one more part you guys are missing. Nobody has brought it up yet, but you should be. Anybody know? Oh, dude, the wire fucking froze. Yeah, thank you. You got it. DeepSeek. That's the kicker. So technically, you haven't heard anything on that. No, tariffs, Jensen don't care. Jensen trying to be kind of neutral. He don't know what to do. Jensen's caught up in the middle, man. He ain't go to the inauguration. Jensen in the lead right now. Jensen the only guy that could let's see, it's going to be Jensen versus Trump. You guys are talking ego battles. Y'all think Elon versus Trump. Fuck that. That's just a match made in heaven. Nah, now you got to, it's not Elon, it's fucking Trump versus Jensen. That's what you got to see. But at the end of the day, I still don't, I think you have to hear what he says about DeepSeek, competition, and all of that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We will see. Nvidia does have a 1 cent dividend. So yeah, man, it was a beat. Revenue again. So here's the deal. I have the full estimates. So out of 38 analysts in the world, the lowest guidance estimate for Nvidia was $36.16 billion. So the number that they just guided was 43 billion plus or minus 2. Out of 38 analysts, the lowest estimate was 36.1, right? But now the highest estimate, are you ready? What do you think the highest estimate was? Yeah. So again, Nvidia came in 43 billion right now, plus or minus 2%. So what was the highest estimate out of 38 people? Lowest was 36. 60. All right. Sam, y'all crackheads too. Well, that goes, so again, if y'all confused about the reaction, you could even look at the chat, bro. The chat's not a bad, so the highest out of all the analysts was 47.98. We'll give it 48 billion. So a lot of you were in line with that number, actually. Believe it or not. Some of you were a little bit, you were expecting a McLaren. Some of you were like, let it die. Let it rot. So, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's not like You had many people in the market, or even a small amount, expecting this number or lower. And then you even had some people who were like, you know, they were expecting some upside, a little bit more, 10% higher, not 2% higher. So not bad, but I think we got to wait till DeepSeek in the conference call. And then stock waivers. Fuck. So usually, like, the first article that comes out, because these motherfuckers, they have it early, I usually go off the headline to let you know how they're going to spin it. So first headline, Nvda stock waivers after earnings. I think they're going to rob your guys' premium. So yeah, first, even it's not even bullish or bearish, it's just waivers. So even your first article so far, Wall Street Journal, that's it. They say the stock waivers. Fuck. So yeah, that's gonna waiver. Man. Well, then IonQ, they put out an 8K. I don't know if they had earnings, but I don't know. I've never used the quantum computer. We'll talk about that later. Well, not bad. Not bad, Jadadonia. Not bad. So, do you guys want bad news? I have bad news. I own Q. When is I don't know if I'm gonna be here for the conference call. Well, the good news. I have a lot of good news first. The good news, you can follow me on Twitter, Real Cult News, my Instagram at The Trading Fraternity. And then if you go to this channel and click post, you could see the whole entire long term. And if you really have it in you, the first link, you could get free long-term text. Some of you just discovered that today. I feel like I'm selling you because it says free, but I promise you for a limited time only. I hate to tell you that, but we kind of came to that realization today. So go get you a long-term. That's all I care about. Everything else is stupid. Get you your long-term, okay? But the bad news, I won't be having a watch list tonight. That's why I told you follow me on Twitter and all of that and get a long-term. No watch list tonight. I did not buy anything in February, no. No. What realization? The long-term alerts, they may not be free. You know? I took them away before because I was like, fuck that. So I'm just letting you, so use it while you can. It's free for now, but that's why I laughed, because I feel like I'm an infomercial now, but I'm being dead serious for a limited time only. But that being said, my brother, no watch list. We have real estate tonight. But if you have grown your long term, and this is my goal for all of you, and again, for now, it costs you nothing. I want all of you to do this for free 99. Never ask a dime from you. All I want you to do is excel. Because this account, $200, $300 a month saving, in a couple of years, we can get you a house. And a lot of Chads have done it, and that's what I'm saying. I have my core real estate today. I have the whole criteria for them, and I'm going to go over it because I'm saying if y'all built your long-term, y'all ready to get a house, you're not going to rush into it. I'm not telling you to FOMO and buy the most expensive one, but once you got your down payment, you are now a real avid shopper. You can actually shoot to kill, to buy a property and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's very, very simple, but this is what our objective is. This is our goal. If you don't have the starting capital, you'll get it. I'm telling you, like I'm saying, this account you're looking at right now, this was an assumption that you worked at McDonald's for 5 years. If you worked at McDonald's a little bit more than part-time and got paid $24,000 a year and over 5 years slowly got a raise to $36,000 a year and just save 10% of that money, right when you got paid, you paid yourself first, this is what you would have after about 4 or 5 years. So even though your max income was $36,000, you would still have $27,000 in an account. And now, especially if you're on a W-2, it's very easy to purchase a home. Yo, Howard Hughes, After Hours, maybe buyout news. And the rent. So listen, everybody got their own thing in life. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I don't know anything about anything else except you pay yourself first 10%. That's it. So you may have bills, you may have addictions or whatever it may be, but all I know is 10% of every dollar you touch goes to you first. That's it. That's all I am operating off of. And you should too. If you do this, you will in right away become richer. I promise you. It is your money. You worked for it. I'm a greedy bastard. Any dollar goes to you first. Again, even before you go anywhere. But I know it's hard, but this is the standard that we are talking about. So, unfortunately, it's difficult, but I am assuming that, and most people, although it is difficult, it's a phenomena, they somehow manage to do it. So, although it may sound cold and detached, I swear to you, ask anybody, it may seem like the hardest thing to do, but the weirdest part is that if you actually do it, you will find that you still have a way to survive. I don't know how to explain it. So even if you don't think you have 10%, you do. You pay yourself first, and then you'll see. But it is a weird concept. But like I'm saying, though, no watch list. I'm going to be with the real estate guys, and we're going to talk about getting that real estate ready. So even then, if you have your long-term, shop. If you want, I'm going to talk to the agents today. You let me know where you're at. Email me because I'm going to show them during the call. But like I'm saying, if you have $27,000, $30,000 income or you find a multi-unit, FHA, we're talking fucking half of this long-term to get $500,000 in assets by the end of the year. So you don't have to go crazy. I know it sounds ambitious, but at the end of the day, too, we're going to back it by real estate. So come on. But you got to get a long-term and save first. So different stages and different flavors for everybody. But wherever it is, you begin now. No immediate success, but I promise in a couple of years you will not regret it. So, that being said, with your neutral ass earnings, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying that with all your neutral earnings, man, do your thing. I love you. But Triple H, suck it. Is that this WWF? I don't know if that's offensive. But I got to go. So no watch list, but I'll see you guys. If you don't, though, you want that property, email me your location because I'm going to talk to the Colt real estate agents today. And we have a little list of, I have what I want for you guys. Again, no rush on time. Focus on location. There's certain repairs you need to look out for. We need to make sure you all know dust. And I'm making sure your agent knows this. That's the best part. And then we're going to do 2 agents to every 1 deal. So it's going to be nice. But at the end of the day, you all start shopping now. And no forcing anything. So don't send me a house 300 days on the market trying to buy it for that price. You cannot join the real estate call. No. That is for just real estate agents who are in the cult. So this is not going to help you if you're just an investor. You see what I'm saying? We will have one for investors, but today is going to be, and again, I need to put everybody, we got to organize it to, like I'm saying, bro, there's a lot of Chads who are ready to just get a house. I'm shocked. Like I said, although don't take my attitude, don't misinterpret it. Although you might have had people who have not done this, dude, don't be mistaken. There has been thousands who have done this. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Hundreds of people hit me up to get a fucking crib. And they all have like $30K at least even some a little less, but they're able to do it with their jobs. And I'm like, damn, bro, that's actually insane. So that's why it's a focus now. And I think at any point, though, whether you're here today or not, I think this is very attainable for anybody in the next 36 months, realistically. So, yeah, that's it, man. That's it. But, Chad, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe tonight. We'll see. If there's anything crazy, I'll go live. But thank you for your time today. I hope you enjoy your day and your evening. Go to the gym. Get a healthy workout in. As I go for a walk. But I love you. Go read the books, Richest Man in Babylon, Proverbs New Living Translation, and The Strangest Secret in the World. And don't forget why we're here. Why we keep going, why that faith, hope, and love ain't ever going out of style. And why we don't stop. No, never stop anything. You just move it. Just keep moving, baby. Oh, that's the whole philosophy. Why, baby, why? Finger to the sky, baby. To God be the glory, and through the grace of God alone. Amen. Amen. No, man. You thought you waiting on the video? Man, I got to go to the gym. I got leg day today. Fuck Nvda, bro. That's it. It's wavering. It's wavering, man. And then Nvidia's bumper sales show AI bonanza's strength. That's the next article. So they're trying to lean bullish now. But yeah, so wait till they chop it up a little bit. But other than that, we'll see, man. You'll be good. You'll be good. But I love you. Thank you for your time today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I appreciate you not getting banned. And all the more so if you live everything you have heard and got a long term, because then you will only increase in wealth, my friend. So keep it up. Long, long journey ahead. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and peace out. Hey, what about me, Josh? Can I save 10%? Yeah, even an old guy like me could do it. I'm probably having to take my 10%. I'm going to buy a house made of ice cream. Yeah. So I'm talking. If I could do it, you could do it, Chad. If I could be fucking president for 4 years. Don't tell me you can't don't tell me you can't save money. They let me run the country. You can do whatever you want. Hey, I'll tell you, I don't disagree. I don't disagree with Mr. Joe. But even then, if they let me run the country, you could do anything. Look at that, we're both batshit insane. But that guy, Josh, I like him. I've never seen him. But the 10%, I like it. Babylon. He said, richest man of Babylon. Maybe we'll go to Babylon. I heard they got beautiful gardens. Is that so? We could build a garden hotel. A garden resort. Babylon Gardens. I like that. Can we do it? That's how we're going to lower the deficit. That's what we could do. But either way, Chad, have a good day. Good night. If you don't see Josh, then tell him save 10%. He'll like that. I like that. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. Sir, is it Nvidia or is it Nvidia? I don't understand it. Now, what's DeepSeek? Are you sure DeepSeek didn't come here on a H-1B visa? Is that what you're telling me? I'm not understanding. Who's DeepSeek? How come you're telling me this whole time Nvidia is an American company? Exactly. I'll reclaim my time. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.